Mm. Wow. Oh my God. Oh God. You have to excuse me. I'm over here picking out on some greens and some kale. Okay. Oh my God. Why did I do that? Oh my God. Why did I do that? Thank God this keyboard is spill proof. Oh my God. Hold on. Why did I do that? And of course, I'm naked too. Give me 1 minute. Hold on. I can get up. Hello. Shit. These greens are spicy. Love it. Give me 1 minute, honey. I need to put some teas up. Ow, 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 ow. We need to put some of these teas up. Of course, I spilled my greens all up on this damn keyboard. What was I thinking? Mm, mm, mm. Do not judge me. Ooh, I'm gonna show some teas. Anyway, y'all, how y'all doing? I am fully naked. I don't feel like putting no clothes on, honey. That's why the camera's not on me. Fuck that. Hello. We are doing a purification, ow, and a cleansing in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So we're not putting on no clothes today. You see, I got my humidifier on. We got our pine needle oil up in there. Shout out to the pine needle oil people out there, honey. We got our wintergreen up in here. We have our cloves and our other teas. I'm over here chopping on some kale and some greens, collard. Collard greens are healthy for y'all. Actually, collard greens anti-cancerous. Collard green is anti-cancerous because it prevents and dissolves tumors in your body, primarily the digestive tract. Let's get into it. Collard is related to broccoli. Anyway, listen, I'm coming here today so we can talk about the winter solstice. I was doing my dishes. Hello, little Murray. Hello, everybody. Let me click on this, honey. I was doing my dishes tonight, right now, and something came to me because I'm doing the winter solstice in Dallas, Texas. Ow! Shout out to Dallas, Texas, honey. I'll be there in a week, honey. I'm not meeting up with none of y'all hoes though, honey, unless I get 10 of y'all. Excuse me. None of you people, unless I get at least 10 people that's coming to the winter solstice in person. Let's talk about it. But something came to me and said, why, being you're going to be in Texas, period, why don't you make it to where any part of Texas, except for like, let's say El Paso, because I'm not going to be taking two planes inside the same state. Actually, I think El Paso, I think that'll be three planes. I don't want to do three planes in the same state. That's too much. Too much for my baby, honey. Yes, too much for my boo boo. So, any part of Texas, if there's 10 or more people that would love to meet with me, and this is not limited. Now, I will talk about my exclusions of what I'm willing to do in person, but we want to focus on this is going to kind of be like a workshop, I guess. Baby trying to eat my move. He trying to eat my greens, honey. This is going to be more so like, I guess, a workshop and hands-on training. Bam! There you go. This is going to be hands-on training. And I want to make sure because Dallas, the reason why I picked Dallas have a lot of herbal shops there. And shout out to Denton. Hello, Denton. I know a Mel Witch out there in Denton. And he's really, 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 honey. He don't have a YouTube channel. He doesn't advertise the spiritual stuff, but he's very popular. He travels all around the world and I want to meet up with him. Finally, we're going to meet. So I'm like, look, while I'm out there, let me meet my people as well. So in Denton, like I said, there's a lot of spiritual places. This guy in particular, he knows a lot of his stuff. He has a lot of connections with a lot of spiritual items, including stuff you cannot get in America. So, I will be getting those items from him and shipping them back to my house. Let's talk about it. So, like I said, I wanted to do any any place outside of Dallas, if I get at least seven, I would say 10 people. Seven people might cover all the expenses that might, come along, but we'll say for sure 10. And you could check the Winter Solstice page out. And I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to offer this like here, every now and then to where I can meet people, because ultimately I don't want to be just behind the screen. I don't want to just be on my computer on YouTube talking about I got all this power and I'm doing this and doing that. And yet no one knows you. You haven't been to no state. You haven't been to nobody's city. You haven't hugged no people, because just simple stuff like that, people can feel your energy. Simple hugs, simple handshakes, simple even just acknowledging people. People can feel that energy. So, like I said, I want to get out there. I want to meet people. And I want to do things. I told y'all, even ultimately too, I want to do home cleanses. I want to go in there and I want to show you how to cleanse out energy out of your home and to keep out negative energy out of your home. Let's talk about it, because I've been doing this for 5 years consecutively, or should I say 5 years straight, honey. It's been potent. I'm also drinking some grape juice, some green leafy vegetables. I'm about to be on this toilet, girl, and some vitamin C. Let's talk about it. I'm purging out this body. Hello. Yeah, traveling. Before you travel, you need to purge your body. So, yeah, like I said, I will be in Dallas for the winter solstice. I will be in Texas anywhere from 7 to 14 days. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be. It just depends on what I'm feeling like, because I just know a week ain't enough time. I was in Fort Lauderdale for 2 weeks, and that shit it flew by so quickly. Like, I honestly felt like I was there for 4 days. When I came back, I was like, 2 weeks. The hell? Time flew by so quickly. It did. So, and then the next day I had like a thing I had to do. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I will be in Dallas, Texas for the winter solstice. If there's any part of Texas, just in case my Dallas people don't come through, because there's a lot of people around Dallas, but it's close to the holidays. People may be like, I don't want to travel. I got family. If you're not a Christmas celebrator, because I don't celebrate Christmas like that, darling. No tea, no shade. Christmas is not my religious holiday. Let's get into it, honey. Hello. Get into those teas. So, like I said, there's any part of Dallas or any part of Texas, I want at least 7 to 10 people that want me to come out. You would have to pre-order your tickets and or order your tickets, because I'm not moving until those tickets are purchased. And then I will book my stuff. I'm not booking none of my teas anywhere, and not until like the 14th or the 18th. It just depends. I got the hookup on plane tickets, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, you want to order it a week in advance to save up on the tickets. Girl, bye. Shout out to my people, honey. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. I love my supporters, honey. I do. I really do, honey. I appreciate all of y'all. The words, the comments, the gestures, honey. Shout out to Jaleel. Jaleel, I seen your Instagram yesterday, honey. Jaleel, you are so crazy and you are so countrified. Jaleel, where are you from? Jaleel is so countrified. Jaleel said, I want to express myself. Jaleel, I don't know how young you are, but you're on the right track. And, many, many blessings to you, honey. Definitely, honey. You kind of give me Lady Gaga's energy, honey. The pre-famous Lady Gaga. Hello. Anyway, hello, Annie Rakin. Good morning. Yes, it's morning over there, huh? Ow. Yes. Shout out to my London people. Ow, my Scandinavian people. Scotland, London, Great Britain, Sweden. Yes, honey, Dubai, Russia. Yes, and we got some Russia people that be watching this too. And somebody said they're from Guyana, not Guyana, not Guyana, y'all. I know what that is, honey. Shout out to Guyana, by the way, honey. The nurse that took care of me in Florida, that was supposed to take care of me, girl. She was from Guyana. Shout out to my Guyanas, honey, especially the ones out there in Florida. Hello. Anyway, I love y'all all around the world, honey. Hello. I want to touch these lands. I want to touch these lands. Can we talk about it? Mm. Y'all just put me in a good mood, honey. All the time. Hello. Listen. Hello, Ida Boost. Yes, honey. Collard greens, girl. Collard greens are so good. Ooh. Hello, Kia. Kia, did you get my email, girl? Kia, I emailed you 3 days ago about some specialties, girl. You better check that email, girl. You want to jump in on that. Hello. And you have any questions, you ask. Okay, girl? I forgot to send that to you when we did the Samhain celebration. You ate some greens today? Yes, girl. I love greens, girl. I'm gonna make Sunday my green day every Sunday. I'm thinking every Wednesday and every Sunday. Yep. Purging is what I need to do. Yes, honey. And even getting my little bio compass done. It says purification. You ate spam today? Ugh, little mer. You look like a spam. No, I'm playing. Little mer, you so nasty. Ah, Dallas does sound fun. I want to go, girl. I'm gonna be doing something in Dallas, but I'm gonna be staying outside of Dallas. That's why I'm like, you know what? Any part of Texas, I would say ideally between San Antonio going around to even the outskirts, like almost near the Texas Louisiana borderline. I wanted to do anything there. I'm even wanted to do Houston because I do have one of my little subs out there in Houston. Shout out to you, honey. We'll call her Nina Red because that's her name. Yes, honey, Nina La Rouge. That's her name, honey. Shout out to you, Nina. Honey, Nina is a bad bitch, honey. She's born all you girls out of Houston, Texas, outside of Ashira. Hello. Yes, outside of a share, girl. She's blowing all you other girls outside the window, honey. This bitch is always on a damn road. I don't know what she doing. I said, girl, listen, I need to come and see you. Because this girl talk about she came back from Russia. I kid y'all not. She just went to Russia not even 2 months ago. Because you got to be careful when you're American. You can't be traveling. When you're American, you can't be traveling a lot. I think anywhere. I think you can't be traveling to a lot of countries within like 5 months because they'll think you're like a terrorist or something. So you got to limit it how much you travel. Y'all catch those teas, girl. So yeah, honey, she's always in Brazil. Girl, cause you know Brazilian got those teas too. Can we talk about it? Brazil got those teas. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to be in the Caribbean, you need to make your way down there to Brazil, Colombia, Brazil, Aruba. You need to go down there to Venezuela. You might want to be careful in Venezuela, though, because I heard about those people down there, honey. They'll put some teas on your teas. Oh! There was actually a YouTuber. I don't want to say her name, but she went down there and they robbed her. And I said, girl, that was a spiritual setup, honey. Because, she get into it with all the American people. And you can't be reading these people down because a lot of people are connected. So you think you're going to hop up on the line. When you become enemy with one person, you have a lot of enemies. And that's how I was telling people, yeah, it's smart for you to stay in your home state. Because I know a lot of people and I have no tea of sending out no links and pictures and videos and saying this bitch right here is a fraud. She's a scam. She said, fuck all y'all. Y'all don't got no power. She's better than you. Girl, bye. Mm-mm. I will be that petty bitch. Hello. Yes, honey. Yes, Lily. Lily, I'll be sending you that email today too, by the way, honey. One of your teas was taking a little long. I see there's some resistance there. Lily, you gonna tell me some teas too, huh? You gonna tell me those teas, Lily? Hello. If you don't want to acknowledge yourself as Lily, oh God, if you don't want to acknowledge yourself as Lily, please don't comment. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Why did I say that? Damn. Well, there's a lot of lilies anyway. Hello. People's Temple, Jonestown was in Guyana. It's been wanting to heal that area. Oh, you've been wanting to heal there. Me too, honey. I want to go do a seance there. Ow! Which, by the way, we're in Texas, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are coming out to the winter solstice ritual in person, or we'll say more along the lines of a workshop, we can actually go check out some haunted places out there, darling. Yes, we can. Uh-huh. I'm down for that, girl, because there's some places over there in Texas, girl. Mm-hmm. Primarily in the Houston area, between Houston and Longview. I think it's Interstate 59 and Interstate 46. There's 3 regional parks there. There's a regional park out there that Spirit have told me a lot about. I've never been to this area, but I've seen this area. I want to tell y'all how crazy this is. Oh God, I'm having a flashback. My friend was a little bit not herself earlier this week. And there's a part of my city that I've never been to, but I've always had dreams about the city, y'all. And I'm getting chills thinking about this right now. And I want her to actually testify this too. This is so crazy. So I always had dreams about this certain area. And this area is just this ghetto. Like, it's ghetto, honey. Like there's people that are like crackheads. There's people that would like rob their own mom. I kid y'all not. So I never been to that area. In particular, it's a street. It's 2 streets that cross each other. I've never been there physically, but I had dreams about it. So this night in particular, my friend got tipsy and she said, I don't feel comfortable driving myself, but I have to drive myself. So I was like, well, I'll follow after you. So I ended up following after her and we went to her house and then she got a phone call from like somebody. And then she's like, I want to go see them because I don't want to say too much because somebody might find this channel and they'll say, oh, wait, who are they talking about? So she get in the car. Oh, this pine is getting all up in my sinuses, honey. I love it. So she get in her car, y'all, and I'm glad I followed this girl because she was like passing stop signs. She was like, this heifer was doing a lot, y'all. So we come to a part of the street and she say the name of the street. And I'm like, wait a minute, why did this place look familiar? And I said, is this a grocery store that sell like whole pig head and whole cow head and shit? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, are you just saying this because you're inebriated? Or are you saying it? And she said, bitch, I'm not inebriated. I'm just a little tipsy. I said, girl, I had dreams about this place. I kid y'all not. It was exactly like my dream. Across the street from it was a restaurant too. And in my dreams, it was always busy. In my dreams, y'all, it was always busy. It was always broad daylight. There was always people parked their cars. They had a water filter thing there, like a water mill. People would fill up their water bottles there. It was always busy. And one time in this dream, there was a dog. And I want to say a pit bull, but I'm not too sure because it was a little too big to be a pit bull. It wanted me to follow it. And it was like talking to me, y'all. This is some crazy shit. And dreams about dogs is about friends. So I don't have enough friends to live over there. So I don't know what this is, honey. So she's like this beautiful pit bull looking dog. And she's like telling me telepathically to follow her. So we're walking and we end up in this area. And y'all, oh my God. I guess a car hit her. And I just remember this car hit this dog. And I was so upset that I don't know how it happened. I became the Incredible Hulk, girl. I lift that car up. It was like a Mercedes. I lifted that car up from the front and I threw it. I threw it so far. You could see it in the distance, y'all. Everybody's looking, and the dog is just there. And I'm just looking into her eyes. Her eyes was like a hazel, like tannish color, and she's dying. And I just started crying like so much. I started crying. So, oh girl, I remember this. I started crying as I'm crying. It starts getting like water, like it's like my tears are flooding the streets. And everybody was literally stopped in their cars that were driving. The people on the streets were trying to get to the roofs of these stores. And the dog, I was just there like, oh my God, this dog is done. And I would wake up. And I didn't have this dream one time. I had this dream several times. And this have been over the years. And the last time I had this dream was probably in 2013. So I just think it's so weird that 4 years later, going into 2017, that, you know, bam, we come to this area in the middle of the night, honey. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, damn, that was crazy, y'all. That was real crazy. That is real crazy, honey. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute, honey. I don't do drugs. Thank God, honey. Kathy, why don't you pay for me to do a drug test and I'll do a drug test? It can be documented. What you hoes are mad about, Kathy, is the fact is that you're sick. You're ungodly. You need to be cleansed. And you're sick. So because you're sick, you're getting spots all over your body. Because you're sick, you don't have the energy to do things. You got to get your diabetic ass up out of bed just to make a YouTube video. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade, Kathy. I said it. High cholesterol, diabetic ass up out that bed just to do a video. You struggle to do that. And because I'm healthy, because I give to Mother Earth as well as I take from Mother Earth, I'm on PCP. Mm, mm, mm. I thought you bitches could, I knew you bitches were low. I didn't think you would go that low. Send in the money for me to take a drug test, and I'm not wasting my coin on that. Send in the coin for a drug test. I will get on live tomorrow during the day. We will call the drug test center. We will ask them how much it costs to check for all the drugs. PCP, meth, heroin, marijuana. We could do that as well. And we'll ask how much it costs, and we'll need you hoes to send in the money. Send in the money, and I will gladly do a drug test, baby. How long? They give you results within a week too. How you doing? Okay. How you doing? She's a loser. She's a loser. You know, she came into the room last night and she said, "Where's faggot Mur?" And I'm like, people are actually supporting this girl. You have two gay men that I can call out right now that they both make videos and they don't show their face and they support her. She don't like homosexuals. She don't like transsexuals. That is a self-hating lesbian woman. You got lesbians that only like lesbians or women, obviously, because they're into that. Just like you have gay men. You have gay men that only like other gay men, but they don't like transsexuals and they don't like women, but they only like men and other gay men. She's one of those lesbians that only like heterosexual females and straight females because that's what she's into. But she's not into transsexual. She's not into gay boys. She's not even into heterosexual men. That's why she don't got a man. That's why she don't got a man, honey. She not even a man either. Anyway, hello, Eclectic. How are you? Check your spam, Kia. It's sent, Kia. Check that spam, girl. Check that spam box. Check that spam, Kia. Check that spam. Hello, Lady K. So for the winter solstice, I want to focus on dealing with the subconscious mind. I know a lot of people, like I said, they're interested in protection. This is perfect. This is perfect time. As you guys have witnessed, there's been a lot of rag dolls, wannabe spirituals on YouTube that's been trying to attack me for the past year. February will be a year, and none of it has been successful because in the winter solstice, that's when I prepare myself for that. So you want to actually focus on heavy protection work right now, and that's what I was going to say even last week. For the next 7 days, I want to focus on protection work and cleansing work because it's more potent around this time of the year. So you want to focus on protection work, heavy protection, fertility, of course, healing, because I was dealing with the darker side of the moon as well. And then, of course, you want to deal with sowing something, planting something. Because your thoughts are seeds. And like I said, this is the darker side. This is the dead side. So you want to plant that stuff deep into the soil. So when the frost start melting, the soil start becoming revived again, then the seeds you planted could actually sprout out. Hello, and that goes into the spring equinox. So for the winter solstice, I want to focus on that. I want to focus on, doing that, and the people that come in person. I want to focus on actually, teach you how to do that on your end, as well as those of you who will be doing not. You won't be doing the in person, but you'll be doing via internet or phone. We'll be actually communicating through this through the phone and or Skype. And I was going to do this as a group, but I think I'm going to do it separately. I think maybe wholly as a group, I will give you instructions, kind of what we did with the Samhain when we were all on Google Hangouts. Maybe I'll do like an instruction thing that way. But individually, I actually want to talk with you because this is really serious. A lot of people by spring, they want to like get a house. They want to have a car. They want to have this. They want to have that. So this is really, 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 really serious. And also I want this as proof so you won't say that the instructions I sent you through the email were not in depth. We'll be talking on the phone. You'll be asking your questions about what we're working on. I will be answering those questions as I would say effectively as I can. I always say that word. That's my favorite word. But I will be answering your questions and really, guiding you through what you need to do. Yes, yes, yes. And that's what I want to do for this winter solstice event. Hello. Let's talk about it. Hello, Norma, Norma, Norma. Yes, Norma. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Thank y'all for ignoring the troll. Thank y'all for ignoring the troll, honey. Yes. Hello, Daya. Long time no see, Daya. How you doing, Daya? They also said you was on pills. Of course, TYUT. They always say that. Do the drug test. Do the drug test. See, that's what hating ass, sick ass people do. This is why they don't got no man or no friends. My people who love me and know me know I don't do drugs. I don't like drug addicts. Let's go here. Can we talk about it for a minute? As I always said before, I don't know from a science point of view. I know why people do drugs because there's certain enzymes in your body. It's kind of like having a multi-personality disorder. When your body has been through a traumatic experience, you actually place blocks in between these spaces that are missing, and sometimes the blocks don't fit. So the same thing with alcoholics and drug addicts. They do it because something happened in their life traumatically that caused something to be empty, and that hole, that craving, that enzyme, instead of them, and this is not a bad thing. That's to say I don't judge people, but I just keep my distance from certain type of people. It causes them to crave certain things like alcohol and drugs. So me, like I said before, I've actually seen a therapist. I've actually went through healing. I've actually had past life regressions. I know what my obstacles were in each life that I've had. That's what I said this is going to be my last life, because I figured out what the problem was. But a lot of people, they don't know what their problem is. They don't know how to get over their traumatic experiences. So they use pills and alcohol to get over that. I don't do that. I don't drink alcohol. So if I don't drink alcohol, I'm going to pop pills and I'm going to smoke weed and I'm going to do all that stuff. Why? Why would I waste my money on that? I can use that money that I'm using to buy pills and drugs, or I could put that on a credit card that I owe. I can pay off my student loans. I can buy me a house with that. I can buy me a car off the lot with that. Why would I waste my time and do that? That serves me no good. That's a waste of time. And like I said before, when the minute people start to think about what they are investing in, because my mom smokes weed, and I don't judge my mom because my mom is a hardworking person, and my mother has the coin, so she can do it. People who smoke weed and you don't have a life, I don't understand that. I will never understand that. You don't work, you don't go to school, you don't have nothing. You might go to school, you might work at McDonald's, but that's not stressful enough for you to be smoking marijuana. That's a loser. That's a bum mentality. You could spend that money that you're using to get high to go see a therapist, and they can actually help you so you don't have to do that shit to feel good about yourself. Let's talk about it. So once again, you have a bitch that says that she time travels. You have a bitch that claims that she has the ability to pull up the energy of Lakshmi, Kalima, and Buddha when she lives in poverty. Those spirits don't work with people that are impoverished, honey. When we're talking about mentally speaking, then you have a bitch that claimed to be a high priestess of an online coven that barely started 3 years ago, but she claims she been doing magic for 15 years. But how the hell you doing magic for 15 years ago? And you still struggling and begging and looking at me. You're a fan. People that have been doing this shit for 15 years don't become fans of people because you see bullshit right off the bat. On top of that, experienced spiritualists, you know what to invest your energy in. Whether or not you are investing in it on purposely, when you're watching my videos and you're spending your time commenting on me in my live chat, because I can talk about you on my video. I'm not on your channel talking about you, so I'm not investing that seed in you. When you're on my channel in my live chat, coming for me, that means you're a fan. That means you're beneath me. No tea, no shade. That means you're beneath me. My people that come in my live chat and they talk with me and we talk and we're on one accord, we are on the same level. So I want you to understand that all my people out there, my supporters, you are never less than me. You're always equal to. And some of you are greater than. Let's talk about it. But these hoes that don't like me, that come in my live feed and want to read me down all this stuff, girl, you are beneath me. So you are a fan. I will never be afraid of you. I will never be scared of you. You'll never run me out of nowhere. You get off the other channel, you on this channel thinking, oh, well, we got the bitch off that channel, we get off this one too. No, bitch, I'm not off that channel permanently, girl. I'm taking a break because on that channel, I'm about to do big things 2008 as well as this channel. That's why you're sitting back watching. You're going to continue to sit back and watch. And while you're sitting back watching me live, you're slowly dying. Hello. Time for those intriquable spirits that you're supposedly sending out to people. Come back and eat your ass back up, honey. Hello. Let's talk about it. So how are you there? Hello, Phoebe. How are you doing? Hello, Eclectic. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, honey. Hold on. Hold on, honey. Yes, honey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She got her ordinance from Unistery. Remember, y'all, this girl says she's an ordained priestess, but she got it from online. Anybody can go online and get ordained. Hell, you can go get ordained to be a Yeti, honey. Look it up. You could be a Yeti, y'all. Happy birthday, Phoebe. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we will definitely. Yeah, February 27th, we'll have a big celebration, y'all. We'll have parties and favors and everything. If you want to come out and celebrate, give me a call. 1-800, I do it all. Hello. Yes, honey. Hello. Yes. Yeah, it's true. Oh, yeah, Phoebe. Oh, yes. All of the drug addicts have had a traumatic past. Let me tell you this. We all have in us the ability to lead or to follow, or we all have the ability to be dominant or be submissive. Some people are more dominant than others, some people are more submissive than others. When people, how you know someone, because there are some people that that do drugs based on um based on what like their own choice. Like, hey, I think it's fun. I got nothing else to do. I'm living my life. I'm having fun. That's fine. There are people that do that. But when you meet people that say, I smoke marijuana to calm my mind down or to ease my mind, that's a weak mind. No tea, no shade. When you hear people that say, I drink alcohol because I had a stressful day, so this helps me to unwind, that's a little bit of weakness. And that's no tea, no shade out there to anybody. I'm just speaking for what I know scientifically, spiritually, and also logically. If you need drugs or you need something synthetically in your body to give you a temporary feeling of high or feeling like you're out the situation, and when you there's real stuff you can do, like you can eat certain foods to make you feel high as well without being physically high from drugs. For real, you looked up. There are foods that actually releases endorphins, honey, and exercise is one of them as well. That's a technique to release endorphins. People that exercise are happy people. So that's why we say depression is ultimately a lazy person disease. There's not people out there that are working out and eating healthy that are depressed. No tea, no shade. So that is a lazy person sickness. Depression is. Let's get into it. You have a lot of anger going around that you need to actually put out into the universe. And instead of you doing that, you're keeping it in. You're sitting around. You're feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, I can't believe this. Like, yeah, that's what happens. So the same thing with that, Phoebe. A lot of people who do drugs and are alcoholics, not social drinkers, but alcoholics and drug addicts, they have all had traumatic experiences. And some of them don't remember. Some of them don't remember what that experience was. And that's why, the drugs are there. That the craving for something different comes in, and that's what that is. Yeah. And I would even link that to being a serial killer too. I think serial killers, they have actually witnessed something. They've witnessed some weird stuff because you always look up all these stories of these weird serial killers. They always either have some type of satanic background and or like a weird upbringing. Like when I was younger, my dad and mom let me stay at my uncle's house, and he was playing with apples and humping watermelons and stuff. Like weird shit like that. You don't know how that's going to manifest in a kid's mind because children are more natural and they're more pure than we are as an adult. So when kids start seeing stuff that's kind of strange, it's like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on here? And like I said, they grow up, they possibly forget about it, but something is going to make them replace that with something. I kid you not. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, save those coins, Dea. Yes, Dea. Save those coins, girl. You gotta invest in those coins, girl. There you go. There is prayers. There is prayers. There's also scriptures, little Mer. I've helped people get over addiction of alcoholic. I had a client that actually called me. They were addicted to certain alcohol. I don't want to say it because they didn't tell me I can talk about this story, but they were addicted to certain alcohol, and they craved it. They went to rehab a few times. They relapsed, and they say, this is my last straw because something is making me do this. So there is scriptures, there are prayers, there are herbs, there are stones that you can use and get that will actually take away your cravings of alcohol and drugs. Yes, there are. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's scriptures, honey. Mm-hmm. Yes, Dale. Well, welcome, 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 Dale. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes, hello Neosha. Yes, honey. I have to zoom in and see all of y'all, honey. This TV is like I want to say 15 feet away. So I have to zoom in. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, she's a little upset. She need my attention. She's dying and she need a resuscitation. Yeah, she's gonna sell those sardine and pig feet perfume very well, honey. Ain't nobody buying that shit. You can go to Dollar Tree, y'all. No Tino Shade and get you a knockoff Britney Spears and shit. You can go right now to Walmart right now. They sell Britney Spears and Mariah Carey the perfume set for $20, y'all. I wouldn't dare buy no damn perfume from no basic ass bitch that can't even do an effective spell. They can't even do effective basic spells, girl. Getting all up on the camera, doing cartwheels and shit, flipping, shaking candle bottles, running up and down. Oh yeah, we gonna get that bitch. Who? Say a name. Cause you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say, well, we were never doing nothing towards that bitch. The bitch just thought we were doing it. Girl, bye. You were eluding. Okay. And according to the law, eluding is the same as doing. If you are alluding that you're up to something, that's called conspiracy. So you are conspiring to so-called put a death spell on somebody, girl. So let's not sit here and, oh, it wasn't for that bitch. That bitch just assumed, girl, bye. That's what you were alluding, honey. But now you're gonna say it wasn't because it didn't work. Because you don't have no spirits around you. There's a curse placed over your bloodline, honey, and I call it out. There's a curse placed on all you hoes' bloodline, and it goes back to your great grandmammy. Your grandmama was a hoe. Your grandmother was a hoe. Your mother was a hoe, and now you a hoe, and you're not a hoe physically because no man wants you. No man want that sour puss. Shout out to Kaya. That sour puss vagina. No man wants that. So now you on YouTube trying to get everybody else to collect. Oh, baby. Oh, come on over to me. That's nasty. Anybody wanting that, girl? How about you work on cleansing your body and breaking down those generational curses instead of getting on YouTube, act like you putting curse on other people. A cursed person can't put curse on other people. Just so you know, uh, uh, ordination priestess, honey. Just so you know, a cursed person can't curse another person. Hello. Mm-hmm. Oink, oink, oink. Mm. Yes, honey. Hello, Tasha. How are you doing, Tasha? Hello. How you doing, Tasha? That's right. And death to those that are against the Most High. You know it, honey. They die now. That's right. Yeah, she said the ordained priestess girl. She was ordained online. Oh my God. That is some jokey shit right there. I hope that this guy, when I go out there to Denting, I hope he let me interview him while he's, he don't have to get on camera, but I hope he let me interview him because we want to clear up some stuff. Because there's a lot of people out here, that are from the South that are claiming that they have these magical abilities to travel through other dimensions with their cell phone. And I don't know how that's possible. Cell phones were, I mean, come on now. The technology have always been there, but it really didn't come into play until like the late 80s, early 90s. So I'm like, why didn't the ancestors prior to that, why they got to go through rituals and seances and all this shit to get that? And I'm going to ask him that because he travels around the world and he does cleansings and stuff like that. He helps other leaders. He even helped Babalawas. Now I don't think he's a Babalawa. I don't think he's any of that, a Tata Yaya. I don't think he's none of that, but he actually helped people that are into that. He helped the great people, darling. Hello. He's the one that actually helped. Oh, never mind. Mm-mm. I was going to say something. I can't say that. So yeah, I want to ask them. Yeah, pay the $13.95, get the title. You can even become a Yeti or a Jedi. I think it's a Jedi. You can become a Jedi too. Who wants to be an ordained Jedi? Hit me up. I have a $20 training course on how to be a Jedi. Hello. Check out Star Wars, y'all. It's in theaters next Friday. How you doing? Hello. Yes, honey. Yes, is eclectic do eclectic want to be a mod again or a mod on this channel? She's already a mod on the other channel. She could be one if she want to be one on here. It's totally up to her. Ow. Well, that just shows you, Edibles. That's just a confirmation to me from spirit that I'm older than them in spirit and in experience. Because if you have to be a 30, no, I think she's at least 40. If you got to be a 40-year-old woman who's comfortable in being a woman and you got to come into a chat room of a transgender woman to fight and bicker and this and that and oh bitch you're this and that and to give input, girl, bye. And that's how I want to too. Maybe she's on crack too. Because we know Fire Witch, we know she's on drugs. And we know the other one is too. That's why those eyes look swollen like that. We know she's on something strange too. And those that hairline be looking beady bead and shit, girl. Like who gets on cam like that? Same thing with the other one too. I'm convinced she's on meds or something. Because nobody gets on cam with their shit looking like that. If I don't feel my best, I'm not getting on camera. Like if I'm really drained from doing spiritual work, or I know like, oh shit, I don't get on cam like that. So for you to get up on there and you to put all these, creams on your face, pie icing and shit on your face, and put these blue contacts in your eyes and act like you're possessed and all this other stuff, there's really something wrong there. That's either drugs or you need to be on meds. One or the other. And for me, I have my psychology. I have my psychologist letter. I can show you my therapist letter, honey. I travel with that. That I'm definitely sane. Let's talk about it. And we can also do a drug test to show you that I'm not on drugs. So it's one or the other. Either you're a mental person not on medication, and you should be medicated, and or you're on drugs. Get into it. Hello. What I don't understand is she's an amazing woman, and if you listen to her and respect her, things go wonderful. But I think everyone in the room there are special. That's right. That's right, Phoebe. I checked everywhere you don't sit. Okay, I'm gonna resend it, Kia. Yes. Hello, Tasha. Yes, little Mer. You know one little secret. I'm gonna tell you one little secret. How you get rid of cravings, you go against the grain. So let me tell you this. Um, what would I say? One way for me that I learned, one trick for me to reduce my cravings for certain stuff, because I used to love a Snickers, honey. And y'all know I went through a Kit Kat craving high too, not too long ago. I don't crave that stuff like that no more because I learned to counteract it. So, two ways: either like take the chocolate bar. I'm not trying to go somebody out, but if you're into like Snickers or every day you got to drink a Snicker, oh, God, I got to drink this, then you want to counteract it two ways. Either buy a Snicker protein bar because they got protein bars that look like Snickers. They don't taste as great as Snickers though. So that will counteract that craving one way. Another way is to take that Snicker bar, put it in some bleach, just make it look unappealing. And you will not want to, you'll say, ooh. So every time you go grab that Snicker bar, it's going to be fresh for you, at least the first 30 days. And one thing that I learned is it takes 30 days to break a habit. It takes 21 days to create a new habit, but it takes 30 days to break one, and sometimes 90, depends on how heavy that habit was. So even when it comes to alcohol cravings and all that, if you drink gin or Hennessy or tequila, drink sparkling water. You will counteract that. You will resist the urge to do that. If you crave wine, you have grape juice you can buy. Honestly, you will get over that craving. Make that a habit. Ooh, I want a bottle. Nope, let me do that. Nope, I'm telling you, you would get over that craving because your brain is all about your brain. Your brain send out signals to certain parts of your body, which awaken certain enzymes, which cause you to crave certain things like chocolate. A lot of people who crave chocolate is because their body is craving protein, and that's what I learned. So I love chocolate. Honey, I had to have 3 or 4 chocolates a day. Now I drink or eat a lot of protein, and that's why I'm slimming down without exercising. So whatever you're craving, there's something that your body is needing. Yes. Like the girl who like to eat chalk and stuff on those TV shows, addictions and stuff, they need to cleanse their body out. That's what is going on. Their body wants to detoxify itself, so they're putting the chalk in it because the body is saying, give me something to clean me out, honey, like some benzonoid clay or something, benzonite clay. Girl, bye. Yes, honey. The Mercury retrograde brings up everything that needs to be worked out. Yes, you are the nice sister. Yes, honey. There you go, little Mer. So listen, honey. Okay, you can go out there to the 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, get you some watered down. It's full of alcohol. That's what this bitch is doing. Because to make perfume is not cheap. Let's talk about it. If you're making it out of oil base, yes, because you do that yourself. But to make it, girl, trust me. I was a spokesperson for a perfume company. Actually, it was a cologne company. They made unisex fragrances. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, I am doing a humidifier. I'm purging out my body, honey. Tasha, I'm traveling next week. So I want to clean out my pores and tighten up my pores. Yes. Well, this winter solstice is the coldest because it's the darkest. And I'm not going to explain that to y'all outside the winter solstice. For those of you out there who are wanting to join the winter solstice, I will explain to you why this winter is the coldest and you're getting snow in places that never got snow and or almost freezing temperatures in places that do not freeze. We're going to talk about it because of course they're going to say climate change. A girl bye is deeper than that. Even for the California fires, there's a group of people that Spirit has shown me, and I'm not going to go too much into it, but there's a group of people that are actually trying to defamate Donald Trump. And I told y'all, I don't like Donald Trump the person. I may not like Donald Trump the character, but you know, there's method to that madness, and I believe that, and I think that the Most High has ordained Donald Trump to be president. I don't care what nobody say. There's a reason why he's a president. Now, I will not be out here protesting for him to stay president, and I'm not going to do nothing to get him out of office. But this is what I'm going to say. Because he's in office, a lot of people didn't want him to be in office because their plan has been switched up. So because he's in office, everything that he has said, they want to try to counteract with actions. I think that the California wildfire is an act to prove to him. And you got all these mayors coming out of California saying wildfires in California is the new norm now due to climate change. They're just trying to prove Donald Trump. They're trying to break Donald Trump down. They're trying to go in for him to be impeached. And I'm telling y'all this, I feel with my heart in the beginning that Donald Trump was sneaky, he was conniving. There's somebody you cannot trust, but there's something behind Donald Trump, and they're using Donald Trump to be the voice because they can't be the voice, and they're moving him. And there are people that are going against him because they don't want him to deliver his message. I feel that. There is something that is going on, and I think that if Donald Trump would have not been put into office, there will be a lot of teas going on, y'all. I feel that. I know that. Now, outside of that, like I said, you know, I still think he is what he is. I won't go into that. You know, womanizer, he's racist. I definitely feel all that. But that body that's in office, you know, that logic that's there, honey, there's something there as well. And, you know, there's people trying to pull him. You know, oh, he's a bad guy. Oh, he's this. Yeah, no. There's some teas up. With that fire that's down in LA, that was caused. That was not Mother Nature. That was not no damn climate change. There's a group of people that caused that. And if they want to try it, honey, we can come out, we could talk about it because eventually it's gonna come out anyway. There's a group of people that caused those fires though. And that's why that fire cannot be contained, honey, because they want to make Donald Trump out to be a motherfucking fool. And that's not gonna happen. Now, Donald Trump is not a godly man, but I will say this, that the Spirit of God does walk with him. Now, you can do, you know, I don't care if some of y'all don't like me no more. You're going to follow, honey. You say, oh, this bitch is a switch up, this and that. Girl, it is what it is. I don't like he's a pedophile. He's a womanizer. You know, I don't like that part of him. But something gave him that position in that office, and something or some people are driving that man. And if it wasn't for him in that office, yeah, go ahead and get him impeached and see who they put in that office and see what happens. You all would be looking crazy as hell. They want to take away guns. He's pro guns. How about that? He's pro guns. They want to take away guns, girl. When they take away guns, girl, you can kiss it goodbye. Your wives and your daughters are not going to be your property no more. Sorry. Sorry, honey. So there you go. I said it. I said it. I said it. That's right there. Yes, honey. Death to those who are against the Most High and the works of the Most High. Yes, Shaddai Elkai. Yes, honey. Shaddai Elkai, honey. Let's do it. Ah, you have 100 hours for you to visit when you come to Philly. Yes, honey. You know what I'm going to start doing, Tasha? I don't know if you missed the beginning of the video. I'm going to start for those of you, like, let's say, for example, because honey, I have no reason in Philly other to see y'all. There's no other point in me going to Philly. So of course there is places I'm going to be traveling personally. When I start doing that, you know, I'm down to meet up with people just to meet up with people. But I'm thinking that if there's a group, let's say if people are like, hey, come out to Florida, I want to see you. If I get enough people that want me to go to Florida and they pay for like a workshop or something like that, honey, I am willing to go out there and meet with all of you. Yes, I am. Let's talk about it. Hello. Now I'm gonna need all of you to send in a picture with three fingers, though. No, I'm playing because I'm traveling with security anyway, so I don't care. You can try if you want to. Ow, ow. Yeah, they've been doing that since 2008, though. Ain't nothing new, Norma. They've been doing this since 2008. When I first 2008, I was in, I was going through a whole bunch of stuff. 2008 was like one of the craziest years for me, actually. Very, very crazy. I would say actually from 2005, 2008. 2007 was looking a little good, but 2005, a lot was going on. A lot was going on. 2005, 2008. So for me, that's when I was like, something is going on spiritually, because physically I'm going through a lot of stuff. I'm attracting certain type of people to me. Certain type of people are putting me through the ringers. And I started looking online, and I found a lot of forums and a lot of groups. And some of these groups and forums have been shut down ever since then, because I went on there to look them up. But yeah, 2008, I came onto YouTube. And that's when I actually seen these videos of these. Some of these people are still the same people. They don't show their face no more, but they used to get on here. They used to show their face. They used to talk about what they're gonna do, and now they don't show their face because everyone, and they changed their channel names too. I kid you not, because I remember some of these channels off the top of my head. When you go to these channels, they're taken down, but then you go to another channel, it sounds like the exact same person. They just have a different channel name, and they don't show their face. So either way, they talked about all this FEMA camps. They've been talking about that shit since 1991, actually 1990. Oh, American people 94, they're gonna put us all in concentration camp. Oh, American people 97, they're gonna put us all in concentration camp. Oh, everybody 1999, we're gonna put in concentration camp because Y2K is coming. Or everybody in 2003, we're gonna all get put in there because this and that. Like even with the Planet X and stuff, they've been talking about that since 2003. That has been in forums and stuff since 2003. They've been really talking about it heavy since 1989. The same thing with the sun being fake and all that, and how NASA is have a certified. Like, girl, this is all old stuff. They're just trying to recirculate it to keep people in fear, because that keep you powerless. And I always say this before: we are going through a great extension, and there are people. This is why people are feeling there's a Mandela effect. The ones who actually feel that, I feel like you are awakened, and I feel like when all this stuff come to the light, because we don't know exactly when, you're going to be the one that's going to carry certain things with you. Why everybody else is going to be basic, robotic ass people, and they're going to be looking at you like you're crazy again. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. No. Okay. No, honey. Something is going on. And it's all the workings of the Most High. I feel that. I know that. And I don't believe none of this other shit they're trying to put out. Oh, Planet X. Oh, y'all, you gotta be careful because the sun is fake. I looked up, the sun looked fake. Like, girl, you gonna be like Dr. Gregory. Dick Gregory said, actually, if you look at his video, he did a video in, I want to say August. I want to say maybe even June. He did a video. This year he was keeping out of the news. And someone asked him what's going on. And he said, well, since we got this new president in office, there's about to be chaos. And he also said that the Most High was sending something to us, and by September, we were all going to be wiped out. Dr. Dick Gregory said that. He said in September, we were all going to be wiped out. So it just amazes me that who lived past September and who didn't. Hello. So that's why I say don't get caught up in this mindset, because we're now moving into a certain age where your thoughts and your intentions will become things much quicker. That's why I say be careful about your thoughts. And unfortunately, everybody is not going to make it. The Bible speaks about 144,000 people being put into heaven and all that. I don't know if that's like heaven being like an actual physical place, but I think there's a certain state of being that those 144,000 people are going to be in, and everybody else, they're not going to be there. So that's why I say I'm not going to sit here and argue with people that don't see things the way I see things. I'm not going to sit here and argue with people that think they know what they know. And it's like, okay, girl, but your life don't say it. I'm not going to sit here and try to, if I'm telling you instructions on how to keep your mind positive and pure and you're not doing that, I can't keep forcing that on you because it's not meant for you to get it. You can't beat a dead horse, and I believe that. So, as I said, everybody is not meant to manifest, or manifest as quick as they would like to manifest, because they're not ready for that. So yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna be, I can't do it. You won't be able to do it. Live your life, know what you know, continue to meditate, continue to be in conscious connection with the Most High and the spirits that are around you. And that's how you're going to get your messages. When people want my psychic oils and they get my psychic oils, my ancient wisdom oils, this opens up your body to communication with cellular memory in your body. And of course, when that happens, other things come forward. Do you remember? Do you remember? Because remember, I told you we all have spirits that walk with us, and these spirits have walked even with our ancestors. Some of these spirits have walked with your grandmother, your great grandmother, your great grandfather, your grandfather. Some of these people have even walked with you. Even in your past lives, these spirits have walked with you. So when you're here in this life, don't be stressing, don't be cluttered. Don't let people try to confuse you, because that's the issue right there. Even as far as like a whole bunch of stuff. I won't even go into that because I feel like that'll go into some teas, honey. What is a Jedi? I guess a Jedi is a galaxy traveler. I guess that's the new word for an astral traveler, a Jedi. If you are an astral traveler and you say that you can consciously go from one realm to the other realm, that means you're traveling throughout the universe and the galaxy. I'm going to need you to go ahead and get a certification for Jedi. If you want to become a Jedi, give me a call. Hello. I'm thinking about offering astral projection courses, but I think I want to do that in person. I don't think I want to do the astral projection classes via the internet. There's a lot of classes or techniques I want to teach, but I don't want to teach via the computer. I want to do it in person. What y'all think about that? Hello, as my viewers, what do y'all think of that? Hello. Something is going on with Arizona too. I don't know what's going on with Arizona, but I've been having a lot of teas with Arizona lately. Yeah, something is going on with Arizona subliminally, and I think it's going to come up to the surface. Something is going on there, and it was supposed to happen, and it was supposed to be in Nevada, but it shifted. I think that bomber situation in Las Vegas shifted it into Arizona, but something is going on with Arizona. Because even today, like one of my slaves purchased this beautiful table, y'all. Oh, girl, shout out to my slave Kick. Hey, Kick. Kick purchased a beautiful. I'm gonna show y'all this table. It's so beautiful, honey. And I think it's imported, and they shipped it into Arizona. And I'm like, bitch, what is going on? It's supposed to be delivered to me today, but I guess they're gonna deliver it tomorrow. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, why would it be there? There's like LA. Normally they coming through LA. When I get stuff from other countries like Egypt, Russia, Brazil, I think it comes through San Francisco. I've got stuff from Brazil. But Egypt, it comes through LA. It goes to LA, then it goes through Sacramento. So it's crazy. It's real crazy, honey. You did not have to ask. Okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Is it that? There you go, honey. Yes, eclectic. Work it out. Ow, ow. Yes, honey. Felicia. Somebody said, "Ooh, not Felicia." Oh, her name was Felicia. Ooh, she do look like a Felicia, huh, off of Friday. Well, that's true. People that make accusations are projecting, but this is what they're doing. They're on a mission to create fake lies about me, Phoebe, to try to destroy me. But you cannot destroy the Most High. You cannot destroy honesty. You cannot control. You cannot destroy people who live with their life on their sleeve. A lot of these people won't tell you that they've sucked dick for money or they suck dick for free. I've been open about that because I've been open about that. People have tried to say, oh, sex worker, I don't know about you, but I don't want nobody. But yeah, there's people that actually purchase dolls and products from some of these other spiritualists, and they had period blood in the items and or vaginal fluids. And that's why the person stopped offering these items. Can we talk about it? Uh-huh. Can we talk about it? So at the end of the day, yes, they want to project onto me because they mad. They mad. The tricks are coming to the light. On my channel, I talk about fake, lying, scamming individuals. I will always talk about that because fake, lying, scandalous individual is what makes people hit me up and want me to try to prove myself, which get them blocked because I'm open to prove myself, but I'm not going to prove myself for free. If you want to take a chance to see if I know my shit, you send in a love donation or you pay for casework. But I don't do shit for free to prove that it's real because a lot of people have even paid for services. Let's talk about it. And was like, okay, if this go through, then I'm going to pay to get this, and that done. And when that go through, I don't hear from them again until they need something else. Let's talk about it. So as I said before, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to, don't go to that person. Oh, girl, bye. My clients manifest weekly. Okay. When I do casework, my clients are manifesting weekly. If not weekly, monthly. Someone is sending an email saying, hey, the work we did is finally coming through. Weekly, if not weekly, it's monthly that's happened. With these people, you don't see that. You don't hear of that. You don't hear them seeing that. They don't do live videos for their clients because they're scam artists. I was even told that one of them don't even talk to you over the phone. Everything is via email. They give you readings via email. Like, why? Why are you afraid to give me a reading over the phone? Because you don't want me to ask you questions to know that you're real? Huh? You want to act like it's a typo? Oh, I didn't mean to type that to you. Girl, bye. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, honey. Yes, lighting a firework would be great for offering a spirit, offering something to a spirit. Yes, honey. Yes, little Mer. Yep. Yep. I sure would be. Actually, fireworks, that's why they do fireworks at light festivals, believe it or not. Yeah, Dick Gregory, honey. No. It sounds like a cool tour. Yes, Kia, that's what I want to do, Kia. Kia, I want to travel all along America. I want to do it at least once every other month, unless, of course, if it's locally. Like if it's drivable distance, I can do it every month. But flying, I will do that every other month. But I want to actually get out. I want to touch my people. If I can't touch you physically, I want to get out there and I want to see you so you can see me and I can talk to you. How about that? Because that's why y'all coming here, huh? Y'all coming here because y'all want the mystic's attention. Wow. Yes, honey. Well, let me stop. When I do that, people think I be serious, honey. I do. Is it going to be on the blog? Yes. For me to travel out and all that, yes, Neosha, it will be on the blog. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, Neosha, which is crazy, I have a sister that was not a sister, but she was a mutual friend of mine's sister. And this friend was a spiritualist. Let's talk about it on YouTube. They were spiritualists. They actually did tours and stuff as well. And this person actually came and stayed in my home. Let's talk about how deep and serious this is. This person came and stayed in my house. Now, y'all know me. I'm very particular about my home. I don't let people anybody come to my home. Not even when I have my clients. Coming in for an hour or two, that's fine. But staying there, this bitch was there for a week. And there was so much tease with this bitch that when the bitch left, the bitch tried to defamate. The bitch tried to lie on me. Even to where she got on her YouTube channel and she was trying to say just weird shit. Like that I had AIDS and all this shit. Now, of course, I got my test results to prove it because doctors won't do surgery on you. Some will, but the ones I go to, they won't do surgery on you if you have HIV or AIDS because they don't want to try to, the contamination, all that. That's too risky. There's only certain doctors that will give you that. And those are usually the black market surgeons. No tea, no shade. So they tried to defamate me and they were trying to tell this other mutual friend not to talk to me. So this mutual friend didn't. We stopped talking. She blocked me. She unfriended me. And I'm like, this is strange. But I knew this person is a witch. I knew this other person is a witch. Even though she tried to act like she's not, I just knew she was because just something about her. I just knew she was a spiritualist, should I say. And sure enough, I want to say 2 years ago, she sent me a friend request on Facebook. And she said, I want to just say this, Mr. Blank, 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 which is this person's real name, actually was telling me how you were this and that, how you were fake, how you were phony. And I didn't believe that. So that's why I'm reaching out to you. And I'm like, honey, listen, girl, bye. That person's going to say that because of what it was. When that person came down here, let's talk about it for a minute, y'all. When that person came down here to my city, they knew that she was a male. This person act like they're transgender, and this no Gino shit out there to anybody, but this person is a man who just put on girl clothing, which is fine. That's called transvestite, not a transsexual. So when this person came to my home, the taxi driver clocked her tea, and he did not want to get her luggage. So she was like, "Oh my God, I'm a woman. I'm about to report you." And I'm like, "Girl, they know your tea." Anyway, the second thing is we went to the beauty supply place and we ordered some extensions. Now the extensions, the pack of weave was like $50 for a pack of this hair. And I think the pack was 18 inches. Now $50 for a pack of extensions, human hair at 18 inches is cheap. Because I used to wear a brand of extensions, which I wear wigs now, and it was $75 for just 14 inches of hair. So $50 for a pack of 18-inch human hair, that's a little strange. And I think the hair was colored too. So I'm like, that's a little cheap. Because I always bought colored hair and it wasn't that cheap. It was like $74 and above. So we go there and the weave starts snapping up while we're putting it in. I'm like, well, this must be like a blend or something because this ain't real. And this girl, she acts the fucking fool in the hair place to where the people were like, do you know these people? Do you know him? And oh, I'm not a him. I'm a transgender woman. And and the bitch is going off. And I'm just like, I'm not trying to be funny, but like, you know, I'm myself. I'm not trying to pass. I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. That's why I've never had surgery on my face. I am just myself. If you clock that I'm transgender, I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me because it's just who I am. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't care. You won't put your hands on me. I bet you that. But they didn't even know that I was transgender, and they were starting to question, like, are y'all gay or something? Like they're asking me my sister that because my sister, my cisgender, sister was there, and they were like, "Are y'all gay or something? Are y'all?" Because this is weird. I don't know anybody that's gonna hang out with somebody like this, and I'm like, "Oh shit, they clocking the tea." But no, they didn't know because even the girl who knew my sister, which is the Asian lady who owned the shop. My sister told her, my sister is transgender. She was a little offended. She was like, I didn't even know. I knew the other one was, but I didn't know that. So of course I got an apology for I didn't even know that they clocked it or they were I didn't know what was going on, but I got an apology and they were just like, just don't bring that person back into the shop. But not only did that bitch show out there, y'all, we went to Costco and this muscle Asian guy, this man was so fine, y'all. Can we talk about it? This nigga, can we talk? This nigga was fine. He was checking us out. Now I don't know if he was checking us out or me out. I really wasn't paying attention. I just knew he was looking. And we're getting a Gatorade. I think we got like carrot cake. We got some flavored water. And I kid y'all not, the guy, he is like trying to talk to me. And I'm like, like, no, no, not right now. And he's like, okay, whatever, that's fine. Girl, believe it or not, girl, he was on this app I was on. I think it was POF. And he messaged me. And he said, who was the guy that you were with? And I said, what guy? And he said, the one that was acting all weird and shit. And I thought about it. I'm like, oh my God, he's talking about my friend. And the weirdest thing about it is she doesn't look manly like that, but she acts like a man. So that's why we say you can look as womanly as possible, but if you act like a man, and I mean, people just know that. Even your voice, like you could sound like a man all day long. But if you act like a woman or, if you present yourself as female, people are going to see you as that. Like I said, I've never been called sir in a public setting. I've never been called sir. Not even when I'm not feeling my best. They've never said, thank you, sir. Thank you. No, ever, ever, ever. So for her to get clocked like that, I'm like, damn, this is crazy because this bitch looked like a damn woman. Like, whoa. But he's like, yeah, that was a little uncomfortable. I thought maybe that was your boyfriend or something. Girl, bye. So that was that, y'all. But the last thing, and I'm done. We went to T-Mobile. We went to the mall, and I think we were looking for earrings or something because I was gonna go get my tongue re-pierced. So I was looking for earrings in my ear, and then we were gonna go get my tongue re-pierced. And these guys were working at Verizon or something, and they were like sexy as hell, y'all. I don't even know what nationality they were. I can't remember. They were Verizon workers, and the guys are like trying, like, what's up? What's your number? Like, I kid y'all not. Like, come here, come here. And she's like, no, sis. No, sis. Not today. Not today. So she's grabbing me. I'm like, this bitch is cock blocking. This bitch is fucked up. Like, I kid y'all not. It was so. That's why I said I don't have any transgender friends. That's one reason. One of the reasons why I will not get a transgender friend because I can't stand a cock blocking bitch. Because they know that you're a man, don't mean that you're gonna get my shit clocked. Because they know that you're a male. Don't do that. Don't do that, bitch. Like, I was so upset that day, y'all. And, oh my God, I was so upset. I was so upset. I kid you not. Oh, girl, I was so upset. Like, I was so angry when I got my tongue pierced. I felt it. Like, my nerves were bad that for at least 2 days. I was like, oh my God, I was so angry at that. And it's just like, why? Like, why you have to be like that, girl? Like, why can't you just be yourself? And if you get clocked, let your ass get clocked, bitch. Let me live my life, because I do. So that's what I said, girl. Girl, I'll be myself, girl. I don't have issues. Anyway, so that spiritual's right there, honey. I can't remember I went into that story, honey. But that spiritual's right there. Ow, honey. She was on some bullshit. Oh, but Neosha, that's what I was talking about. The girl, she lives actually near you, Neosha. She lives like a town or two away from you, honey. And I know the city you live in, Neosha, there's a lot of subs there. A lot of them are cross dressers, but I'm okay with that. I can own a cross dressing sissy. I can definitely do that, bitch, because I'm the only lady. You hear me? Hello. And if I ever become a mistress to a sub woman, she has to be masculine. I want her to grow a beard and a mustache. Hello. She better grow that beard and a mustache, bitch. Hello, Dolores. How are you? One of the girls eat deodorant. Yes, honey. Ow. Ow. The fires are strange edibles. Yes, honey. Yes. There you go. Look at the fires in LA and in Northern California, Santa Rosa. And the fires didn't burn trees. They melted cars and houses, but not trees. There you go. That is not natural. That is something spiritual. Mm. Yes, Donald Trump is cleaning house. And I don't care for him either, but he is cleaning house. He's resetting something. And I believe that. The Most High runs everything. You can't outrun the Most High. I don't care what y'all say. Uh, Hillary would have been nice to be in office. She was a woman. I'm sure she would have brought a lot of good things. Oh, excuse me, girl. She would have brought a lot of good things, but I feel like she would have been dictated. I think somebody would have tried to get in there and try to get her to manipulate her to do certain things. That's what I think. So I'm glad she didn't win. And she was a part of this, I won't even get into that, girl. Hillary and Bill, you're a little nasty. That's what I'm going to say, honey. They got cousins marrying each other, having sex with each other. They think they slick. Y'all not slick. That's why Chelsea looked the way she looked. Chelsea looked like an albino black woman. I don't care what nobody say. Ow. Mm. Yes, hot Cheetos. Yes, honey. Oh, I got to give up hot Cheetos until next week. Ow. There you go, Judge Joe Brown. Yes, Judge Joe Brown is good. Yes, I love Judge Joe Brown. But you know what I don't like about people like Judge Joe Brown, Phoebe? I don't like people who get into a certain system and they know how the rules go. And then once they get kicked out of the system, then they want to come out and say the system is satanic, homosexuals, and all this good stuff. That's what Judge Joe Brown did. When your TV was number one and you were doing all those rituals and all those sexual acts, and possibly, we're not assuming, we're not blaming, possibly having these weird affairs and stuff, you were okay with it. But the minute that they take away your show and stuff, then all of a sudden you want to come out and expose the industry. That even go with Professor Griff and people like that. When you're rejected out of a group, you want to come out and say that they're evil and shit. You want to say that when you signed that contract, you know exactly what you're getting into. They all do. Girl, talk about something. We went to the party the guy wanted me to say Lucifer. What she say, Rick Ross? She said she went to a Rick Ross club and they were saying all hell Satan. And I'm just like, you know about that stuff before you even be seen, girl. They audition you to be in a video. Before you get there, they tell you exactly what you're going to be saying and doing. They don't trick you. They don't switch up on you because everything is under contract. If that's not in the contract, then you would be disputing a contract lawsuit. Models for videos are contracted. You don't get paid under the table. You're contracted to do that, honey. And I can interview my cousin who's been in multiple music videos to confirm that. Let's get into it. Okay, she's been a leading role in Tyga's music videos, not just one, I believe 3 videos. She's been a Little Bootsy, little Waka Flocka, honey. Hello, let's talk about it. So you know what you're getting into, mama. So you would be suing for what do you call that? Breach of contract. You won't be sitting there talking about, I just want to come forward and say, we went to the interview. They wanted to say, oh, hell, Satan, girl, bye. You weren't at that damn video shoot, girl. You lying. And or they told your ass to get out. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you showed up to the photo shoot, you wasn't dressed sexy, and they say, go out, bitch. And you're like, oh, I gotta go? Yes, you gotta go. Then they're, oh, well, let me defamate them. Let me lie. Girl, bye. We know how they get down, girl. Just like the friend I know that work at Jack in the Box, this lady was trying to use her boobs to get some tacos. Thirsty ass bitch. She was trying to use her breast to get some tacos, y'all. I won't make it obvious that I'm trying to get some free food by showing my boobs. I wouldn't make it obvious. But she tried to use her breast to get some free tacos, y'all. He didn't want to give her no free tacos. She came back and tried to say that her burger was missing some sauce or something. He redo it. He gives it to her. Then she comes back the next day and post a review and say that she ordered 2 tacos and she told them they wanted cheese added into it. They didn't put the cheese in it. So she had to get back in her car, drive 3 miles back to Jack in the Box just to have the tacos remade. And then when she told them she wanted sauce in it. And then when she got home, there was no sauce, no cheese, no lettuce, no nothing in it. So she had to drive back inside her car. And I'm just like, who? That don't even sound right. Who does that? I will not be going back and forth to no damn restaurant. Girl, I will be calling my credit card company and or debit card and saying, that's how I'm pay for fast food with cash. Just in case this ever happened, I will call and dispute the charge. Excuse me, I went to Jack in the Box. They messed up on my food. I want a refund. I was not satisfied with the services. Girl, bye. You can tell fake reviews from real reviews, honey. That was fake. I think Dick Gregory really has some teas he would have taken out years ago. That's why I agree with you too, Little Mar. I think he had stuff that was obvious. Because remember, he ran for a politician. He was trying to run to be a president, I think. For you to get into that, you had to be a part of some teas. He said he touched hands with Martin Luther King and all these other people. They were a part of fraternities and stuff. Can we talk about it? So Bill Cosby and all them. So that's how I'm like, when you out here talk about you were friends with these people, and we're talking about up into your 30s and 40s and how you had all these kids and you wasn't in your kids' life, but yet you coming out being the spokesperson for God and you always saying the most high and all this shit. I don't know about that. Mm-mm. And that's no tea, there's no shade with that. I don't do hypocrites. I don't do fake ass people. If you're a child of God, if you're a man of God, you should have made your relationships right with your children, honey. Because for what I was told, allegedly, he have not made it right with all his children, honey. There's some kids that didn't even get to see him, honey. He passed on now. It's sad. Let's talk about it. So there is some tease there, okay? And I don't think Dr. Dick Gregory had real information. I don't believe that. He would have been taken out before Dr. Sabi. We'll say that. He even tried to hate on Dr. Sabi. Talk about some, and that's why I'm like, there was some tease with that because the only reason for you to hate on Dr. Sabi, it means that he was the good guy, you were the bad guy. And he was like, yeah, he's one of the evil people because they financed him to get the compound that he got in Honduras and this and that. Like, girl, bye. When you have people that support you, you don't got to worry about that. As I said before, my rent is paid monthly because I have supporters who support me monthly and sometimes weekly. Let's talk about it. So you can have people that can support you and you could do things. Okay, he knew a lot of people. He was well versed. He traveled around. He was in Honduras. He was in South America. He was in Central America, where Honduras is. He was in America. So he had all these people coming in, giving him $10,000, $20,000 to be healed. That stuff adds up. 20,000 times 100 is how much? Hello? 20,000 times 100 is how much? Girl, bye, that puts you in a millionaire status. Hello? That puts you in the millionaire status, honey. Those compounds cost $1 million, honey. He could have easily got that. Girl, bye. And he did it for all those years too? Mm-mm. There's a lot of tunnels and underground bunkers being built near Navajo Nation, Arizona. I have the receipts. There you go. Yes, I agree with that. We don't know what these tunnels are being built for, though. It could be a whole bunch of tea with that. I wouldn't say these bunkers are being built for a catastrophe, because the next event that we have that's going to be devastation, if that were to happen, I think all areas of this planet will be affected. Excuse me. Because you can't outthink God, honey. There's not going to be no end of times and they survive. Uh-uh. Oh, the Vegas shooter was in Arizona the day before he checked into Mandalay Bay. Well, I think that it's not anything with him, it's somebody that's above him. Hello, Matt Love. How are you? There you go. Did Gregory die August 19th? He said September something was going to happen. Yes, he did. He died right before the lunar eclipse, right? Yeah. He died 2 days, 3 days before the lunar eclipse. See what I mean? Y'all can't be getting caught up in that. The world's gonna end. That's why I said I don't get into that conspiracy bullshit. You're dying. Each time you say that, each time y'all look up a video and it says the world's gonna end August 21st, the world's gonna end December 21st, the world's gonna end January. You're something in you is being died. Something in you is dying. I can guarantee it. Something in you is dying. That's why, I'm not sending that dead energy to my body, honey. I'm about life. Give me life, honey. That's why I eat my fruits and vegetables and drink my water. Give me my life. Fresh fruits and vegetables and clean water it will prevent you from getting sick. When you're sick, that means you're not giving your body the nutrients that you need. Colds, flus, fevers, that's your body getting rid of toxins. That's why I say fast once a month and you'll do good. Even if it means for 3 days. 3 days, you can do a really, really heavy fast for 3 days only. Because some people, when I first started doing it, honey, I was sick. I had diarrhea. I was vomiting. I kid you not. Honey, I had mucus coming out my nose. I had mucus. It was crazy. Earwax would be dripping out my ear. It was horrible. I'm telling you, that was 2010. I'll never forget that, honey. It was horrible. But like I said, colds, flus, and fevers and all that, that means that there's poisons in your body that needs to get out. Your immune system. And stress is the worst thing you can do with your body, because stress actually releases an enzyme that actually blocks out the absorption of vitamin D and calcium, as well as vitamin A and the vitamin B whole spectrum. So when you stress out, you can drink the orange juice all day long. You can do all that all day long. Your body will shut down. And as I say, I know people are stressed out based on what I'm seeing in them, and based on even when they say they're sick with something. Oh, you're stressed. You need to relax yourself, honey. Yes, honey. Hello. What's funny is that people put down actors that got ahead on the cast couch, yet they exactly. Hello. Hello. There you go. There you go, Little Mer. People will put down actors who got ahead on the casting couch, yet they will suck a random D on Grindr, get nothing. I always say that. It's like people that put down escorts and strippers and prostitutes. What's the difference? Oh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't sell my body for money. But yet you'll go on Craigslist and meet somebody for free? Because nothing is for free, baby. You're paying for something. And that's what people don't understand. You're paying for something when you interact with anybody. I don't care who it is or what it is. So you're paying for something. Okay? Hello. I was thinking that too. I was thinking that too, he collected. Maybe he saw his own death when he said that. Yeah. But I feel like he was having health problems way before it actually manifested. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, kitty, 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 cat. Little Mar, by the way, Little Mar, your cousin is so beautiful, honey. Y'all kind of look alike, Little Mar. Is that your cousin or your sister? Ow. No, I'm playing. I'm good. Can't be squinting. Too lazy to get my glasses. Oh, God, Matt Love. Listen, you need to strengthen your eyes, Matt Love. I am supposed to be wearing glasses. I supposedly have astigmatism. And I drive without my glasses. Hello? I drove from here to Vegas without my glasses in the dark. Hello? Can we talk about it? Hello? If you've driven from Northern California to Vegas, you know how many mountains and they don't have streetlights, honey. When I went onto the Barstow Highway, or was it Barstow or San Bernardino Highway? One of them highways, girl. There was no lights on that freeway, honey. Jesus. You got to strengthen those eyes, girl. Vitamin A is good for that. Carrot. Don't drink too much carrot, though. You'll end up pottying a lot. I mix my carrot juice, sometimes my orange juice. Carrot juice is very expensive. I think it's $7 for I want to say a half an ounce. Oh no, not a half an ounce. A half a gallon. But you mix that with orange juice, honey. Ooh! And I have a tonic, honey. If you got the flu, I got a tonic that will kick that shit right out of you. Let's talk about it, honey. The tonic is for sale for $25. Send me a $25 donation through PayPal, and I'll give you this mixture. Very cheap. The supplies to do this tonic is very cheap. It's instantly, honey, and I guarantee you, you will feel better. I would say within 6 hours of you doing it. 6 hours, you would feel something. Hello, $25. Send that $25 on over, honey. PayPal, the email is exotic_canela209 at yahoo.com. Check that tea out. Hello. Hello, J2 Funny, honey. Who would have got slapped? Ow. I'm still on tongue re-pierced. Oh God, you behind, girl. Yeah, I got my tongue re-pierced. I got my first tongue pierced when I was 14 years old, Matt Love. I had this nasty ass kinky girlfriend. Shout out to the girlfriend. She looked like Carmen Electra. I'm not even lying. She looked like Carmen Electra, exactly like Carmen Electra, but more bustier. I've what can I say? I've always attracted very beautiful women around me. Let's talk about it. Hello. Even to this day. Shout out to my people out there. Hey y'all. Anyway, but I dated her. And she is like, you got to get your tongue pierced. And I said, bitch, I don't. I think she had her nipples pierced too. So we went to go get my tongue pierced. And first I asked my mom, and my mom was like, yeah, you can do it. Then she tried to say I couldn't do it, but I got it done anyway. Because I said, nope, you already told me I could do it. So I got it pierced. And I got my gristle pierced too. So I got my tongue pierced and my gristle pierced. Girl, my mom said, now you got your tongue pierced? Because you first get your tongue pierced, it's swollen. She said, well, now you got your tongue pierced. You still going to school. So I was like, what? Girl. Y'all, it was horrible. It was horrible. Girl, I was in school. I couldn't talk. My mom was like, and they better not send you home. Because they send you home, you going to regret it. And I didn't want to even think what my mom was going to do to me, honey. My mom wasn't like that, but she definitely was my mom is definitely a good disciplinary, honey. She should have been a drill sergeant. Because I said, bitch, I can't go home. So I've been in the classroom. Hello. Yeah, I can't. And I remember one of the teachers said, what? My tongue is red. And they said, oh, no. Go to the office. So I knew they were going to send me home. And I cried, honey. I said, please, Mrs. Haynes, please don't send me home. My mom said if I go home, that I'm being told, but I can't go home, please. And girl, something came in me, girl. Where, honey, I was forcing that tongue to talk. After that class, I had 2 more classes to go, and I said, yeah, that's what we gonna do. Girl, I was talking so slow. Woo, honey, loved it. So I got it repaired. So I took it out because I worked for companies like the real estate agent. You can have your tongue pierced when you're working for a real estate agent, honey. They're very prominent too up here from the Sacramento area down to Fresno. So I couldn't have my tongue pierced. Even when I worked at McDonald's, I couldn't have my tongue pierced. Okay. So I took it out and then I got it redone. Yeah. Got it redone 2010, I want to say. Been pierced ever since then, honey. I haven't used it in a long time though. Yeah, I need to put it to use. Anyway, hello. Yes. Well, Hillary was sucking Bill's energy because you see how he's looking decayed and disrupted and all the good tea. But one thing about that, we know that's what the women do. Mimic, I think it was Mimic or was it Mimic? Oh shit, where the woman would stick her tongue down a man's throat and suck his balls and stuff. We all know that that's what the feminine energy does. That's how the woman stays so youthful. See, a lot of people Hmm. Women know how to do sex magic, okay? Because that's why when you think of a prostitute, you only think of female prostitutes. But there's male prostitutes out there too, and that's why these men be looking so young. When I meet a man who looks very young, he's 50 and he looks like he's 30, I'm like, you were a hoe, wasn't you? What? You were a hoe. Because there's no way you looking that young and you only had sex with the same woman all these years. I'm telling you, I need to catch up on these teas, girl. You were out here cycling somebody's energy, mama. That's why a lot of these couples like having threesomes and orgies and teas, girl. They want to pull up those energies. Let's talk about it, girl. You with the same person, girl, you gonna start aging. That's why I say, honey, I can be married to one person, but we're gonna need our space. Being married to somebody and constantly being around them, that energy is being sucked, it's not being recycled, and you're gonna start aging very quickly. Yes, you are. If you want, the other person is, one of y'all gonna age quicker than the other, honey. One might get younger, one might get older. You look at that and see who is who, what is who. You'll know who's the energy sucker and who's the energy giver. Hello. Can we talk about it? Because we all know that Hillary wasn't giving head to Bill. We all know that. I felt like they were a part of some type of bisexual orgy. I felt like Bill, you know, this is just allegedly, okay? I felt like Bill allegedly was having some sexual affairs. I felt like they were swingers. And Hillary, she loves, oh, yes, Hillary. Hillary allegedly, she loves her some punani, honey. I can see it in her, honey. That is a stud. Ah, she talks with such, she's either a stud or she's a transgender. I don't care nobody say. They said Michelle Obama is a transgender girl. If she is, so the hell is Hillary Clinton. And if she's not a bull, if she's not a bull stud, I mean, if she's not uh, a transgender woman, she is definitely a lesbian. Let's talk about it. Hello. I love my lesbian sisters. I know what I listen. I love my lesbian sisters. I know what they look like. Just like I'm sure my lesbian sisters know what a transgendered woman looks like. Ow, ow, ow. Let's talk about it, honey. I was in a Sex Magic music video on a pyramid. I'll email you the pictures. You were in a Sex Magic music video on a pyramid. No wonder why you so horny. I see a lot of energy in your root chakra, little Mer. There's a lot of energy there. I'm gonna need you to stay away from ginger, cinnamon, and clove. Hello. You need some peppermint teas and some pine teas, little Mer. Oh, it was in Kylie Minogue's All the Lovers. Yes, honey, called Aphrodite. Oh, yes, honey. Listen, I like Kylie Minogue back in the day. I knew this gay guy. His name was Timmy. Shout out to Timmy. If you remember me, Timmy, he was in Northern California, Rancho Cordova. No, he was in North Highlands. Honey, he liked him some Kylie, girl. We got into a fight one time because I love me some Tyra Banks, y'all. By the way, I used to talk to Tyra Banks. Tyra, hey Tyra, girl, you remember me, girl? Santina, yes, girl. We used to talk because somehow, some way, I got Tyra Banks' mother's email and her phone number, y'all. Don't ask me how I got it, but I got it, and I contact. And I said, I just love Tyra Banks so much. Can you please pass this on to her that I want to talk to her? And I end up talking to Tyra Banks, girl. And I have a cousin. We got into it too because she was like, "Bitch, you a lie. Ain't no Tyra calling your broke ass." I said, "No, no, no. Let me show you, bitch." I called girl by. It was Tyra Banks' voicemail. She said, "What?" I said, "Girl by." I was 16, y'all. Anyway, this guy liked him, his Kylie. I liked me some Tyra Banks. I think Tyra Banks came out the song "Rock Your Body, Body, Lock Your Lolly Body." Do 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 do, boop do 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 do. I'm gonna do 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 do, and it's fun. Come on, Tyra. I love you, Tyra. So I said, "Girl, that song is gonna do better than Kylie Minogue." And he said, no, it's not. I said, yeah. He talked just like the chick. He's like, no, it's not. I said, yes, yes. I think he was part Russian too because he had like an accent like that. And I said, yeah. I said, Tyra Banks, when that song drops, she's gonna be number one. I said, look out, because Beyonce and her gonna be competing, and Kylie gonna be over there in the back seat. And he said, let me tell you something, bitch. Actually, she's not. And he's like, if I have my way, I'll come in there and beat you. I'll come and beat your ass. I said, do it. Do it, pumpkin. Do it. Do it, pumpkin. I was ready for him to bring his ass down there, girl. He didn't come up here though. He didn't make his ass, he didn't make his way down here, girl, but he liked him some Kylie Minogue. I said, girl, bye. There's definitely some strange tea there, J Too Funny. What happened? Oh God, am I behind? No, no. Humans are starting these fires, JT Funny. That is not no spirit, honey. Nope. That is not no spirit causing those fires, honey. It was arranged marriage. It was. Well, they cousins. They cousins, honey. They're part of the same bloodline. The first cousins and second cousins. Something like that, honey. We all know this. No. My baby want to lay down. You want to get anything? Girl, I got this baby. I got this baby a little blanket, y'all. Oh, you make me sick. Girl, I covered up with his blanket and he looking at me like I'm crazy. Y'all want to see my baby? Look at my baby, y'all. No, never mind. Cause look, he got up. Never mind. He right here with this cute little blanket on, honey. Hello, Adrian Jackson. I haven't got your email yet, girl. Adrian, I haven't got that email yet, girl. I need your time of birth and the location you were born at, girl. Adrian, stop playing with me today, girl. What kind of fast? No fast food. Yep, no fast food. I just finished eating a bowl of collards and kale. Right now, I'm about to eat some more of it. I still got some. It's cold now. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Am I the only one that like cold chicken? Mm, 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 mm. Oh God. Mm, mm, mm. Good God. Oh, and she was a what? A threesome. Mm. Thank you, cousin, uncles are fathers. What? Wait a minute. Am I late? Am I this late? Oh, yeah, Bill had a black son. Uh-huh. Bill had a black son, honey. We all know that. And I think Chelsea have a black mother too. If Chelsea don't got a black mother, either Chelsea's not Bill's daughter or Chelsea is not Hillary's daughter. That's not their daughter together. Call me if you want to call me. Because Hillary looked like she likes some black D, honey. I don't care what nobody say. She looked like she's a lesbian, but she looked like she liked that black D. Uh-huh. Let's talk about it, girl. Allegedly. Because I don't want to be sued. Hello. I want to be sued, honey. That's how people get vitamin D deficiency. What? Deficiency? What? Go ahead. Share with a sister. Yes, Adrian. Yes, honey. Yes, yes. Stress will give you vitamin D deficiency. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Stress is the number one cause for lupus, kidney disease, and any type of digestive problem, including gastroenteritis, duodenitis. You also have inflammation of the intestines, which is Crohn's disease, and a whole bunch of other tea. I'm telling you, honey, you can't be stressing, honey. You can't be stressing. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. Adrian Googled me, honey. You know she had to Google me. I love the way that y'all Google. I'm gonna actually do a video, honey, and this is probably gonna be on my on the other channel. I'm doing a video of all the testimonies. It's only gonna be a testimony video, and the ones who do not call in, I will be taking your emails. I'll be cropping out your name, and I'll be showing your emails as a testimony, so people can see the real testimony. Because of course, those reviews haven't stopped no business at all. I think it's actually saving me from having bad people coming at me for work. I kid you not. Because we all know that real reviews. We just know. I'm not gonna look at a real in-depth video or review about some stuff without receipts. Show me receipts. Anybody can say, I had services done with this person and I didn't get nothing. I paid $500 for my product and it smelled like shit. No, anybody can do that. Show the picture of your product that you got. How about that? And also say, say my name is Mary D. So that way I can pull up my PayPal and I can show exactly what Mary D is, who Mary D is, honey, and we'll go over that. How about that? And I'll show the emails too. There you go. Succubus power. There you go, honey. You got an external mouth below, huh? Hello. That's why you look so young because you're a hoe. Yes, J2 funny. Yes, honey. You've been sleeping around. Ow. Ow. You've been sleeping around. Ow. You got to be careful though who you having sex with too though. I don't want to be having sex with nobody that's not manifesting, girl. You're not giving me that broke disease. Hello. Mm. Yes, she was. Yeah, something stuck in her ass too, honey. Somebody want. That's why they were trying to get her to. That's why they were getting her to. They were trying to get her to come in on some teas. Yes, Mary Magdalene was a succubus. Yes, I believe Mary Magdalene was part Nephilim. I think she was part Nephilim and part human. There were some teas of Mary Magdalene, and I also see her as a real big woman. I see Mary as a tall, big hand, big foot woman. That's what I see. I'm just telling you what I'm going by. I think that Mary was a succubus. That's how she got Jesus. I think she turned Jesus out. I also think that possibly there's a story that Jesus probably faked his death too. No tea, no shade out there. But I've heard allegations of Jesus Christ faking his death that they actually had a fake. You know, what was Jesus' best friend's name? See how they try to reverse the T's. And Jesus' best friend was actually hung up on that cross, not Jesus Christ, not the Virgin Mary's son. They fooled him, girl. Because you know there's stories that Adam and Lucifer looked alike. Adam, Lucifer, and it wasn't Jesus. I think it was Adam, Lucifer, and Archangel Michael. They all looked alike. They looked handsome, right? So I think there was something, going on about that too, allegedly. And I do kind of believe that too, that they actually fooled Mary, Virgin Mary. Shout out to Virgin Mary, honey. Ooh. They fooled her into thinking that they hung Jesus up on that cross. And that wasn't Jesus that died up on that cross, y'all. No tea, no shade. That's exactly why people who repent or pray you, thank you, Jesus, they're getting tricked by that Judas spirit, honey. Let's talk about the spirit of Judas. Can we talk about the spirit of Judas? And that's why they say Judeo Christian. Judeo Christian. It doesn't say Jesus Christian, it said Judeo. So you get tricked by Judas. You out here praising God, going to church, Jesus Christ, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. He died for that cross, baby girl. No, they put Judas up there, girl. So you go ahead and you go do what you need to do, honey. How about that? How about that, girl? That's why the world is so fucked up now, honey. You're celebrating Christmas, girl, and it's not even a damn holiday. That's not even a damn biblical holiday. Girl, get up off of here. Girl, get up out of here. Hello. There's a lot of hello, Adrian. How are you? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I will tell you this. We all know if those reviews were real, that those people will be in my live chats or my comment section. That's why I do live chats. I do live chats so people can reach out to me. That's how I do my live chats. So if anybody needs to Google rip off reports to convince themselves into getting spiritual work done with someone, then you definitely need a whole spiritual reviving. Because I know when something is real with someone. I don't have to really get into those teas like that. As I said before, when it came to Catherine, Ironrod and her family, honey, I was not interested in any products. I wasn't interested in buying nothing from them. I kid you not. I was on eBay buying oils before I was going to their websites to buy the oils because something didn't resonate with me. And I'm so glad this all came to surface why it wasn't important. Same thing with you. Ask yourself a question. What are you feeling? What are you feeling? And go from there. If you need someone else's opinion about someone to influence you on a purchase and or getting services, then maybe it's not meant for you to get services done with that person. No tea, no shade. Honey, it is what it is. That's how I feel when I'm looking at people. If I got to look up a review on you, I'm not even doing work with you. I kid you not. If I got to say, let me see what this person reviews. Girl, bye. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. But it's good that you're looking up those reviews, Adrian. Yes, girl. Look at the foolery. They're a fool, honey. Yes, Adrian, lots of energy in my root chakra. I noticed I have a lot of reindeer, but said choose in the lover section of my room. There you go, honey. Oh, you got a lover section in your house and work it out. Yes, the lover section. Ow. Where am I at? I'm in Sacramento, Adrian Jackson. Ow. Or Adrian Hexon. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes, somehow, some way, I got her mom's information. Ow! You remember that song, honey? Yes, honey. That's right, honey. Y'all don't like that camera angle right there? Y'all don't like that candle? Y'all don't like that camera angle right there? Look at those T's right here. Was it right here? Look at those T's right there, honey. Yes. You don't like those T? Let me give you an angle right there. How about that? Let's get into that right there. How about that candle angle? Ow! Bow, bow. How about this candle angle right here? Bow, 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 bow. Yes, honey. You love some collard greens. Me too, honey. Spicy. Oh, this is spicy as hell. This is all I season my food with, honey. Only this. Tony Chachero, shout out to you. And there's something called Yo Mama. That's all I season my food with, honey. I grew up on Tony Chachero, Zataran. They have some seasoned teas too. I use some time as well. But this is what I love right here. And this have no MSG up in it. Hello. Girl, bye. I want to see some conjure meals with these Creole people out here. Your Creole, do a video on you cooking some Creole food because I can do it. I was raised on Creole and Cajun food. Yes, I was, honey. Californian honey, raised on Creole and Cajun food. Let's talk about it. So you go out and shoot that Creole food, show us what you can conjure up with that food. Ow! Show us how you make that peach cobbler. Ow! You're getting frozen vibe from this screenshot. Yes, honey. There's some frozen teas going on. Cause you're frozen when your heart's wide open. Come on, Madonna, one of the greatest witch of all time. You see what your eyes want to see. Uh, Come on. Madonna, y'all need to listen to that song by Madonna called Frozen. Can I give y'all some of these teas? Can I give y'all some frozen teas? Cause you're frozen when your heart's wide open. Or excuse me, when it's not open. Ow! Come on, Jamie Santos. Ow! Come on, let's look at Madonna. That song is a witch song, y'all. Y'all need to look up that song. You want to get into some secrets of conjure? Ha! Ow! You want to get into the secrets of conjure, girl. It's called Ray of Light too. Shout out to her. She was into the Egyptian stuff. I wonder why she get out of it. Madonna, why you get off the ancient Egyptian worship, girl? Why you decided to go to the other teas, the watered down teas, girl, the Babylonian teas? No tea, no shade, because that's not pure no more, Madonna. Madonna, Madonna, girl, give me a call. Madonna ain't gonna call. We have a gap too, Madonna. Madonna, we share the same. We have the same gap. Don't try me, Madonna. We got the same gap, girl. She said, "You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open." Come on. You're so consumed by how much you get. You waste your time with hate and regret. You're broken when your heart's not open. Come on, Madonna. Ow. She said, if I could melt your heart, mm, will never be apart. I feel like Rick James singing that song to y'all. Shout out to Rick James, honey. I feel like Rick James singing that song. Wow. Yes, honey. They both like black teas. You could tell, honey, huh? Yes, you could tell they both like black. I could see it. That's why I'm like, girl, bye. Listen, they all like black secretly, girl. Bill Clinton, Bush, George Bush, they all like some black tea, girl. It's all coming out. They all like that black tea. We know it. We know it, girl. No tea, no shade. We know it. I can look at them and tell. I can look and tell when they like the black tea. Now, I don't think that Donald Trump liked that black tea, though. I can tell by that. I think he will. hug you and all that. I don't see him get nasty with you. I don't see him even like thinking about black porno. No tea, no shade. But these other ones, you like it. Now, you like it. You like it, girl. You want it. These crazy because you can easily tune into your live and see the person they say is complaining the revolver. Yes. 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 Yes, honey. Yes, that's so true, Adrian. But real ripoff reports from fake ripoff reports. Like you can tell. Like ripoff reports allow you to add pictures and stuff. That's why I don't waste my time even going into rebuttal and all that. That makes no sense. I'm not about to sit here and fight and argue with a wall. Real ripoff reports, you show proof. You can show screenshots. You can add pictures of that. But if you're just posting a review just to do it, like I don't believe that. It's kind of like when people are posting comments with an empty profile. Like why you don't have no likes on your profile? Why you don't have any videos uploaded? You just got a profile that you just created to talk shit to people. Like nobody's gonna take that shit seriously, honey. No tea, no shade at all. Yes, honey. Do you think some humans are part fairy, other things like that? I don't think humans are part fairy. I don't think humans are part, unicorn and all this other stuff. I will say that I think that your energy could definitely be that. You could definitely have an earth energy, a fae energy. You could definitely have an energy of a Sasquatch, of a lion, of a tiger, of a bear, and of a pig. We see it on YouTube all the time. Some of these people have, spirit totems of pigs. And they're saying that they're swans. I don't understand how that's possible because pigs don't fly. And you even have like bats and shit. You got some of these bat spiritualists that are acting like they're powerful, but they're fruit bats. So you got to be careful with these fruit bats acting like they're actual blood sucking bats. Because there's some bats that like blood, and there's some bats that only like bugs and fruit. So, no, ma'am, no, thank you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. Hello. Yes, Adrian Judeo, honey. Hello. Oh, let me zoom up, honey. Slap your mama season. Goodbye. Yes, slap your mama seasoning. Ow, 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 ow. You were trying to Google my email, girl. I told you my email. 28spirit8mystigate@gmail.com. Send it to me now. There you go. I believe it. I believe it. Jesus and Mary Magdalene got married and had kids. I believe that. There's too much conflicting stories in that Bible. Oh, and that's why these Christians are stuck. That's why they live. That's why they read the same 1,400 pages for 80 years of their life, and they feel like they get so bored. They got to amp it up. They got to amp up the scriptures, honey. Girl, bye. So where did Jesus go? He skipped town with Mary. That could have happened. Yes, Dea. He could have skipped town with Mary. They could have went into a whole nother area and procreated. Yes, honey. There's a lot of people that fake their death, honey. Dea. Yes. Oh, girl, bye. Where'd that concept even come from? There's some tease with that girl. There's some tease. I'm telling you right now, Jesus didn't die upon that cross, girl. Mm-mm. I don't care nobody say. We can allude that all day long, but allegedly, excuse me, because I don't know, I wasn't there, I didn't witness it. So I can't say he died on the cross for me. I didn't see it. Ah, I didn't see him down that cross, so you ain't getting me to tell that lie. Anyway, something went down. There's even a TV show called Preachers where it showed that Jesus had a son who was mentally retarded. It's on TV. I have not looked at it. I've seen previews of it. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. There's some tease with that. Something happened in those 33 years, if that's really what happened. Yeah, something right, honey. We're all assuming things, allegedly. Oh, I would love for you to look at the Chinese Bakwa map of your home. You want me to look at the Chinese Bagua of my map of my home? It's so funny you say that, Little Mer, because somebody keep telling me to get a Bagua and the dragons, those dragon teas. I say, girl, I got my Hello Kitty right here, girl. She waving at the screen right now. She waving at y'all. Too bad y'all can't see her, honey. She waving, girl. She's like, hi, 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 hi. Is there like an app or something you can look up on that, Little Mer? Mm. Who? Who, Little Mer? I probably do. I set my altars up by energy fields that I feel, because being a clairsentient, also known as the in-depth empath, you can feel energy spots in your home. So there are certain areas of my home that I feel there's no energy there. I don't put altars and stuff there. There's also something that I did before, what I'll never do again, where I had an altar set up in a part of my house that had no energy. It was actually in a corner, and I actually start burning candles and stuff there, and it opened up some type of energy field, honey, to where things were going on. I kid you not. And I didn't tell nobody about it, because I'm like, I don't want nobody to think that I'm weird, I'm hallucinating. And I got a reading from someone on something else. And they're like, yeah, and your house is being used as a portal. Yeah, there's things coming in out of that closet, and also there's things coming in out of this certain part of your house. And I'm like, whoa. And they're like, and how? And they even told me like the size of this closet too, 3 feet by 9. Like, it's crazy. This closet is 9 feet height, and it's 3 feet from the door to the wall. And I'm like, damn, for them to hit that head on, that was crazy. So I will not burn candles in that area anymore, but I definitely feel. And that's what I want to do when I'm doing my home tours for people and I meet people. When I start doing my little tour, I want to go into your home and I could tell you what energy, where you could burn your candles at, where you could set your altars up at. Yeah, yeah, all that good stuff. I could definitely get into that because I do that. That's how I know what I know, and I know what to do, and everything I do is effective. Ow, 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 ow. Let's talk about it, honey. Our altar can go anywhere, but if you wanted to really, really pull in some teeth, you got to put it up correctly. Da Vinci Code, we love that. Slap your mama. You looking for that season? What? Slap your mama? Before? Oh, wait a minute. Before 2017? Why, little more? Hold on. Hold on. There you go. There you go, Little Mar. There you go. That's what I say too, Little Mar. Little Mar, in real life, I've met a few Creole people. And the crazy thing about it is the Creole people I've met are usually medium skin color. Like my skin tone, maybe a little lighter. I've never really met really, 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 really light skinned Creoles. I think back in the 50s and 60s, I think that was prominent. Okay. I think back then, definitely prominent. People that are born in the 60s and 70s, I do believe they were lighter skinned Creoles. But now the ones that are born in like 70s and 80s and 90s, honey, they're usually brown skin or, reddish skin, yellow tan. But I've never seen them like pale like that. So you look at some of these spiritualists who were born like in the 70s and the 80s, and they're claiming to be Creoles. I'm like, I think they're just mulatto. I think they're just part black, part white, and they're from the South. That doesn't make you a Creole. If your mother's a Caucasian woman from Kansas or Kentucky, and your dad is an African American man from Florida or someplace, and they have a kid together, just so happen you were born in the South, that doesn't mean you're Creole. Can we talk about it? Because I don't know. I'm not even going to go into that, but it's amazing to me, honey. And you have something with your ancestors, not just your skin color. It could be your hair. It could be your skin. Maybe some people say my grandmother was Creole, and that's fine. Maybe they're part Creole and they have an African American parent, like Beyonce. Look at Beyonce, girl. Let's get into those teas, girl. Hello. Something in her give off that illusion that she is what she says she is. But you got these other people that are saying they Creole, and I'm just looking at them like, I know Creole people look different, but nothing about you give off French teas, Spanish teas, or Native American teas. I see African, and I also see, just regular Caucasian American. And a lot of people don't know, but Caucasian Americans look different from European Caucasians. Trust me, I've dated a lot of them to know, honey. They look different. Just like African Americans versus Africans from Africa, they don't look the same. So it's like, something ain't right here. So there is a lot of wannabe Creole, because to them, they know that that's one of the main roots of hoodoo. That's one of the, Creole people. That's a mixture of cultures and traditions and all that. So everybody want to get in on that, and Creole and gumbo. And we started the first Mardi Gras. They want to get in on those teas. But we all know what it really is, honey. My step, like I said, he's Creole, honey. We're talking about real Creole. Both parents Creole, honey. I think my stepdad's dad, I think he was part Cajun, but he's definitely my step. See, see, see. That's what you get for trying to get all over here, honey. Stay over there. That's what you get. That's what you get, honey. This thing almost hit his ass. That's what you get. But my stepdad, like I said, he's actually Creole, honey. There's no acting or any of that, honey. You can see it in all his family, even his kids. His kids he had kids with African American women, and you could see those kids still got some teeth up in them, honey. These other people, girls, like, girl, bye, stop playing. So everybody, like I said, everybody want to be Creole, and everybody is a high priestess. That's what it is now. No tea, no shade. And there could be some real Creoles out there that's offering spiritual work on YouTube. I would like to come across them, and I would like to see some real pictures, honey. Can we talk about it? Because the only one that I think is Creole, if they were to come out and say it, and we know, she could be Creole and Puerto Rican, is the girl from Houston. Those other people, I'm like, girl, you Creole just because you light skin? Okay, girl. Let me go ahead and bleach my skin and say that too. Oh, yeah, they make Creole look whack. There you go. There you know it, honey. Honey, they look like mandingos. No tea, no shade. Mandingos, honey. Mm. Girl, the nose ain't European. The eyes ain't European or Native American. Girl, you might have those cheeks. So there might be possibly, like I said, Caucasian American with some Native American, and definitely African American, but that don't mean you're Creole. Let's talk about it. I should play it, honey. Ashantagi. I'm gonna play that song. I'm gonna look it up, honey. Oh, I watch it, honey. I watch it. Yeah, she like Esther. Madonna is a worshiper of Esther. She's a daughter of Esther. Ishtar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love Madonna because she doesn't operate based on her female gender. She says she's not a man or a woman. Of course you're not. You're a spirit. Uh-huh. Kabbalowitch. I love her, honey. Thank you, Adrian Jackson. Thank you, Adrian Jackson. Adrian Jackson. I'm gonna do that natal chart. Send me that information, honey. Huh? Yeah, Donald Trump is scared of some black teas because once he go black, he ain't never going back. Bye, Melania. Bye, Melania. That actually sounds kind of cute. Bye, Melania. He needs some Melanie, honey. Bye, Melania. That's gonna be the new movement. But one of his kids go now. Listen, he may not like black tea, but his son does. You know that son right there, that one right there. He loves some black tea. I can see it all in him, honey. Yeah, I can tell when he. Ooh, girl. Mm-mm-mm. Now the daughter, she don't like black men though. I can tell she doesn't like no. She don't even like black girlfriends, girl. She will say hi and bye to you, girl, but she's not gonna let you sit and eat at her house, girl. Or she be like, "Hey, honey, can I touch your hair?" Now she look like, uh, wait a minute. And you're like, wait a minute, why are your accent changing all of a sudden, Miss Ivania? What's her name? Ivania? Anyway, we'll call her Evie. They'll be like, Evie, why your stuff changing? And she'd be like, what you talking about, girlfriend? I just sitting here at my house. I want to cook for you instead. And I'm just like, damn, like, girl, I'm looking at my sister, girl. Girl, she give me those teas, girl. I'm telling y'all, she give me those teas. But that son definitely like, not the other son, but the other son. He likes the black woman, girl. Mm. And he nasty too. I can see that over him. Oh yes, Neosha. Oh yes, Creole, collard green, and kale recipe was so good. Girl, it is good, honey. Woo! With the turkey sausage. Let me. I gotta call my mom and see if she's making some gumbo. Is it too late? Let me call. The phone is in the damn room. I'm gonna call my mom and see if she's making some gumbo, honey. Cause I need some gumbo. If not, I'm gonna make my own damn gumbo. Can we do a gumbo cook-off live on YouTube? Where are my Creole people at? Do me that gumbo. Do me that New Orleans style gumbo. If you're a Creole from Alabama. I know Creoles are all over, St. Louis, Missouri, Louisiana. We got some Texas Creoles. We got some Kansas Creoles, not too many. Oklahoma Creoles as well. There's some Oklahoma Creoles as well, girl. Yes, it is, girl. But these Chicago, Illinois Creoles and stuff, it's like Indiana Creoles. I was like, girl, yeah, no, I don't know about that. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and show me that recipe. Your grandmama's, your mamu, meemaw's recipe. Show me what she did. Yeah, King Solomon and Queen of Sheba was another holy couple to sacred. Well, I think that King of Solomon was Middle Eastern. Oh, and I think that Queen of Sheba was African. Am I correct? And I feel like that's why you don't see too many Arabians with black women, because that's a rekindling of that energy. And usually when a Arabic person have a baby with a black woman, the baby look Arabic. Have y'all ever noticed that? Do y'all notice that? Honey, I know a few, honey. Yes, I know a few that I've seen on YouTube. I've even seen in person where the dad is like Arabic. Even Indian. I've noticed that too with Indian man. When an Indian man and a black woman have a baby together, their baby look Indian. Like, it's crazy, honey. Like, they look actually like they're from India and only that. So that tells you some teas with that blood, honey. It is what it is. That Africans and Arabs are also black or African. Hello. Queen of Sheba was the queen of demons. She's like Mary Magdalena, honey. Hello. Yes, honey. It was her vagina that gave King of Solomon the secrets of conjuring up demons, both good and bad. Oh, that's right. Ethiopian Jews descended from her. There you go. You said it. Ethiopian Jews. Her mother was a black jinn. There you go, honey, like Kalima. Oh, God. Kalima and Shiva, honey. And I just love it because Kalima was a black woman. Kalima is a black woman. And the fact that she's worshipped with such great honor, that just moves my spirit. That moves my spirit. And, I'm not pro-black or any of that, but that just shows me right there, even when they said that these Europeans, the Anglo-Saxons, because they call them Anglo-Saxons, when they were enslaving the black people and the Native Americans and the Mongoloids in America, that they were worshiping the Black Madonna while they were teaching people about the Bible. And that just brings into me that I believe that even these KKK people who act like they don't like black folks, when they're horny, they're watching black porn. And when they're not watching the black porn, that's when they're out here calling people the N-word and fuck you, nigga, bitch, and all that stuff. And a lot of these racist men, they don't like black men, but they like black women. And a lot of these white women that are racist, they don't like black women, but they will ride a black dick. Okay, I know that for a fact. I've seen it happen too many times. I know about those teas, girl. And me being a dom and me having subs, I role play. I'm telling you, I know exactly how they get down. So a lot of these people, they don't like black folks, but they like black women. A lot of people don't like black men, but they like the black women, and vice versa. They don't like the black girls, but they will date the black men. Y'all know a few of those relationships too. I know y'all do. So, they're not fooling me when they try to say, I don't like blacks. Get rid of those inners. Take those ninners out of here. Like, girl, bye. You watching that black porn, though, sister, or you're fantasizing about that black pussy. You want that blackberry squirting on you. Busting that squirt, girl, busting that black cherry, that blackberry. Hello, that blackberry and that black cherry, which, by the way, black cherry is so good, girl. Black cherry soda, what y'all know about that? And the black cherry incense, too. Let me get up out of this, honey. Probably a Bagawa app, but I'll email. Yes, email me, honey. Bilkis, Makita, Queen of Sheba. Ow, get off of Google, J2 Funny. Get your ass up off of Google. Pisces age was all about lies, stands to reason they would lie about Jesus dying on the cross. There you go, because they said that Jesus represented the Pisces energy. Let's talk about it, Adrienne. The Piscean age was all about lies and deceit. Oh, come on now. Come on now, sister. And they say we're going into the age of Aquarius, but I think we're going into the age of Capricorn or the age of Saturn. That's what I think we're going into, because when you're dealing with this darkness, all things are revealed. It's when you're in silent quietness in a dark room that you start to see things. And I know about this. When I was initiated into one of my groups, we were in a dark situation to where, even I think some people to a certain degree was like blindfolded, put inside a motherfucking coffin, and there was no sound, and you had to be there. You have to be there, honey. Imagine that. That's fucking creepy as hell. You don't know if they're really digging you, putting you underground and all that, but you allow your subconscious, because when your conscious is shut down, your subconscious awakens. And that's why they put you through that process. So that's what I said. I think that we're going through the age of Capricorn and or the age of Saturn, but everybody's saying the age of this and that, boo 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 boo. Bitch, please. I'm going by what I feel spiritually. We are definitely being disciplined, which is Saturn energy. Liars are definitely being persecuted, which is Saturn energy. People that are fake, fraud, and phonies are being exposed, which is definitely Saturn energy. Can we talk about it? The home structures definitely come together, but it's being rebuilt, and that is Capricorn energy. So you cannot sit here and tell me that the Aquarian energy or the age of the Aquarius is here when that is the water bearer. Now, there could be a little bit of an influence there, but I don't feel that. I think that we are going through an age of darkness and not the dark ages that we had in the past. I think this is dealing with subconscious energy, and I think that's why Kali Ma is so prominent. And there's another one too that's like Kali Ma that a lot of people don't talk about, and that's why I think it's so worshipped, because that deals with transformation as well, and these fires that are happening, and everybody who's going through these subliminal reawakens and all that stuff. That's Kali Ma. So that is, and there's not just Kali Ma. There's other devas too that people don't talk about, also known as karma lords. So you're definitely right about that, honey. There's a lot of lies, and it's all coming to the light. I believe my great grandmother has Creole ancestry. I don't know for sure. There you go. You know for sure by doing an ancestry lineup on her to see if she got some French teas up in her. Because you got a lot of people that say they Creole, honey, but they only dedicate themselves to their black roots. Oh, their African roots. Oh, girl, bye. They are. They are making the South look bad. Yes, they are eclectic to where nobody wants to go to the South. Hello. That's what they are doing. They are making the South look like a whole bunch of bad out of hell, miserable ass people that got nothing better to do than sit up here and talk like they don't know English, sip on some sugared out, sun ripe tea, eating pound cakes, ho hos, chimichangas, sweet potato pies, and patty pies. I don't want to be in an era like that all the time, girl. I need some mixed teas, girl. Give me those teas, honey. Give me the Mongolian food, honey. Yes, no, my natal chart readings does not address the bloodlines. But what I am going to do, Adrian, once I get to in my place, Adrian, you're speaking out of turn, honey. You picking up some teas, Adrian. What you picking up on? Let me shut up for a minute. What you speaking up on? What you picking up on, Adrian? Because when I move down there, when I'm moving where I'm moving to, because we're not going to tell you what I'm moving to, where I'm moving to, I'm going to offer an in-person reading that's going to actually go in depth of all those teas. We're gonna go into markers and all that. Oh, but we will address spirits though. Your natal chart, I can't address spirits with that. I can address spirits from the hour you're born. There are spirits over every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every month, every planet, every season, every corner, every direction. And people always say there's 4 directions, there's 8 of them. Let's talk about it. There's 8 directions, not 4 directions, 8 directions. Let's talk about it. Hello. So I can address that in that natal chart. Now, I would tell people you did get the in-depth natal chart, Adrian. So, you could definitely ask as much as you want, but I would like to stick on certain things. But my semi-natal readings, I like to only stick to certain things, like what about my love life? Because I can tell you that too. What about my health life? I can tell you that as well, just for your natal reading, honey. What about career paths? I can tell you that. So semi-natal, I only answer like 1 or 2 questions that you want to focus on. Full, I'm willing to go into spirits that may reign over you. As well as, oh yeah, honey, that pine is getting in, honey. Mm. Y'all, it's moisturizing and clearing out those sinuses, honey. I love it. So yes, honey. Your bio mom is Creole, my great grandmother from Spain, grandfather Black, my mom and dad Native American and Black. I don't claim to be Creole, my mom is. Hello, there you go. There you go, Neosha. See what I mean? That's how it's like, girl. Can you show us some of that Creole magic? Because hoodoo is not the only type of Creole magic. Let's talk about it. Hoodoo and voodoo is not the only type of Creole magic out there. That's how y'all need to wake up and get into it. Hello. Wake up and get into it, honey. Hello. So I need y'all to have several seats. You want to be Creoles and sit back and redo your history. You want to be. So I need you to go ahead and redo your research on the Creole people and the mulattoes, honey. And then you come with a new tradition. Watch, they're gonna rename themselves. Watch this, y'all. These mandingo looking things, they're gonna rename their tea. Oh yeah. Well, see, I can see Donald Trump being dominated. I know Donald Trump like to be dominated. I think he's aggressive, but I think he's getting to that point where he's like, can I be dominated? Yes, yes. Donald, call me. I will be secretive. I'll sign a contract. You can have the Secret Service men to come over and escort me to the location. Definitely let me dominate you, Donald. And we don't have to have sex because I don't have sex with my clients like that anyway. Donald Trump. Let's talk about it. If you need a domination session, give me a call. I will definitely come over there and dominate you, honey. Okay, Donald, I'll come over there. I'll dominate you. Okay. Hello. Donald, can I go over there and dominate you? Because I'll dominate you, Donald. Donald, let me out of Donald! Donald! Don't play with me. Ivanka. Okay, Iyanla. What is the daughter's name? Ivanka is the daughter and the mother's name? Damn. Istar Esther. Yes, girl. There you go. They like that too. Well, there's a lot of closet case racist men because a lot of those racist men are part of certain covens and they're into having sex with other non-gay men. See, a lot of men think that they're only gay if they have sex with other gay men. This is why a lot of gay men only like other masculine men. There's a lot of masculine gay men that only would date other masculine gay men, and that's a fool because that stems from these heterosexual men that will only have gay sex with other heterosexual men, and that does exist. And there's certain practices that's needed, that boosts them up, that boosts up that masculine energy. Let's talk about it. And that's why I always say when a man is masculine, he's into other men. At a certain time, you will start to notice that he's a little feminine because those are spirits that jump on them. And that's why you know, certain men will only like heterosexual men and do gay stuff with them, homoerotic. That's why I say football and baseball and basketball. I pay attention to these sports and wrestling because a lot of people that were into that stuff, that's what type of sports they play. No tea, no shade. They may not be into gay men, but they're into other heterosexual men. Let's talk about it. And that word bromance too. There's a lot of heterosexual men that claim to, oh, that's my lover. And it's like, but we're not gay. Girl, bye. You're fooling me. You trying to fool somebody because that whole bromance shit, honey, those are two heterosexual men that are in love with each other. Let's not go there, honey. And there's a lot of studies coming out about that too. So that's I'm like, honey, pay attention to your man and his friends. You're a little too close to him, girl. Do y'all shower together? Same thing with roommates. So 2 man roommates, girl. Do y'all share a room? How close are y'all? Oh, there's no tea. I'm saying there's no tea with that. There's no tea with that. If you're a heterosexual man, I would see you being a roommate with a woman. Don't you think so, y'all? If you're a heterosexual man and you like, girl, come on now, let's talk about it. I don't know why 2 heterosexual men will want to be in the same room with each other, share the same bathroom, unless y'all like doing some weird shit together. I don't see that. And that's no cutting on nobody, honey. No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade out there. I'm just telling you what I'm feeling, honey. I would kind of look at a man who's sharing a room with another man. Of course, to dominate a skinhead or dominate anybody like that is a turn on for me too, honey, all the way. I like to dominate men who are not into people like me and or that's not interested in doing certain things. I love that. I don't like subs that I don't have to turn out. Ow! Can we talk about it? If you're a sub that I could just walk up to you and say, get on your knees, and you're like, yes, ma'am. Oh shit, I want to work. It's like when I met a guy and I said, oh, you're so handsome. And he's like, oh, thank you. And then they're like, oh, you don't want that though. That's a transsexual. And he said, what? And he said, I don't want to be rude to you. Thank you for complimenting me, but I'm not into trannies. And I said, excuse me, Who said I was a tranny? And he said, I just know that I'm not into trannies. And I said, no, no, no. Who told you I was trannies? Y'all, I was baking cookies, y'all. You know I was mad too, y'all. This was girl, this was December 2012, y'all. I was so mad. I said, who told this motherfucker that I was a tranny? Girl, I was making chocolate chip cookies, oatmeal cookies, y'all, oatmeal raisin cookies, all from scratch too, girl. I was mad. So I got into this man's head. And before you know it, this man was like defending me to where people were like calling him names. Like, nigga, you gay. Nigga, you must like trannies now. You must have jerked off for her because there's no way that she's gonna be defending this bitch. And he's like, no, 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 I didn't do that. But I think she's so cool. La, la, la. And he really was standing up for me. And of course, it was just internet debating, but he still did it. And I'm like, see, like, I like stuff like that. If I can easily get into you like that, girl, that's turn off. That's what I said. I'm not into manipulating people spiritually, because if you're easy to be manipulated, that's not a challenge for me. Like, I don't want to come out here and allude that I'm doing something, or act like I'm doing something to trick people. That doesn't turn me on. That doesn't excite me. I like people that are skeptic. If you're like, look, I don't believe in magic, this shit is fake, now that would be somebody I would try to get into and try to get into that mind to break down. But if you're already open to it, there's no point in me, trying to manipulate or act like I'm into, or, oh, let me pretend to get these people excited. No, girl. No, that's not exciting to me, honey. That's boring. Oh, how about that? Yeah, he was staring at that ass yesterday. Too funny. But masculine energy like feminine energy, regardless, though. I know a lot of men that are heterosexual that are into feminine people. I mean, that's just how it is. Men are masculine, they just like femininity. There's nothing wrong with that. So I don't know if he's gay or he's homosexual, maybe Jay Too Funny, you're feminine, your energy is so loud, and maybe he smelled you and he's like, damn, this bitch got a big ass, and he not seen you as a man. He saw you as a voluptuous, sensual woman. You know, hello. The wife name is Melania. He needs a Melanie. I know. Why do they think that who dog? Why do they think that who? He collected. He collected. Somebody needs to come and save me, honey. Come and rescue Planet X. Please come on down. Nemesis, please come down and rescue us from this bullshit. They think that hoodoo is Creole, girl. And then the real Creoles just looking like, what the hell is going on? I kid y'all not. The Haitians and the real Creoles are like, what the hell is going on with these people? Girl. Yes, Melania do got some dark teas with her. That's why she looks like a man. They say that she's a man. She has very androgynous features. She has some power to her. Androgynous people are very powerful, honey. Trust when I tell you that. That's a balance of energy. When someone comes in looking androgynous, as I said, I don't want to go in and I won't alter my face. I don't care. I will not go in there and alter my facial features, because when someone look androgynous, there's power there. Yes. Ancient people looked androgynous. Yes, 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 honey. Some tribes were even so androgynous that they had their people naked for you to know that, okay, that's a man, that's a woman. Because of course the naked woman would have breasts, and the naked man wouldn't have breasts. But either way, and then of course you see all the other tea. But anyway, yes, you can't tell, and like I said, androgyny is definitely a mystic magical thing. Don't be embarrassed if you're a man who look and sound and act like a woman. Well, look and sound like a woman. I've met a lot of them. That I've even met women that you would say, ooh, I'm not trying to be rude, you're a man or woman. They're like, I'm all the way woman. They always think I'm a man. There's some power there, I'm telling you. There is male and female energy balanced in that body. Be yourself. Do I believe in theory of 12 soulmates? No, I don't. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, honey. That is some bullshit, honey. You don't have that much connection in this world. No tea, no shade. Let me just talk about this. I want you to think of a cord. I want you to think of a cord with 9 strands. Oh, there you go. The good thing. A cord, right? Each strand is thin, but together these 9 strands make a thick rope. If you put 5 people on that rope, now remember in high school how they said that one person, if you kiss one person, you kiss 10. I never remember that. Same thing goes with the spiritual stuff. If you had 12 soulmates, or a specific amount of number that high of people that are connected with you in this life permanently, physically, then those people also have people attached to them. Imagine how weak that cord would be. And we can talk about cords all day long. That's why cords and knots are so prominent in the ancient cultures even now. You have a lot of things with knots and cords and ties and stuff. Everything's a tie, a knot, or a rope. Oh, honey, let's talk about it. A cord. There you go. A cord, a knot, or a tie. Girl, 12 is too much. I don't know who's talking about that, but I think that's just a theory. Possibly just something that a man who's horny or a woman that's horny that want to fuck everybody's mama and a sister that come up with that bullshit. You're lucky to even have one best friend or one close person with you. I think that possibly 5 is possibly a little too high, but I definitely think it's known. And soulmates are people that are really, really connected to you, almost similar to twin flames. Almost very similar to that, but very different. Twin flames are, very identical to you in a way, but yet you come from different parts of the world. You might be different physical attributes. One might be a woman, one might be a man, one might be a Christian, one might be a Muslim, but there is a lot of things that are identical with y'all. So yeah, like I said, with that soulmate stuff, 12 soulmates, honey. Here we go. Here we go. You did order the right chart. Yes, you did, Adrian. You ordered the in-depth one. Can I talk about Obeah? No, we're not talking about Obeah in this video, honey. I love Obeah. Shout out to my Obeahans out there, honey. Yes, I knew one witch doctor who was Obeah witch doctor, honey, and he knew exactly. So you don't want to fuck with no Obeahs, honey. If somebody who practice Obeah, you don't want to fuck with them. Okay? Obeah is another Yoruba tradition, primarily practiced in Jamaica, but they also have it in certain parts of South America. And I have heard some stories about these Obeah witch doctors. So you don't want to, and they're not going to be on YouTube. And they're not going to be out here telling you that they're Obeah witch doctor. People don't take it at. You'll just know if you fuck with them. How about that? Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. Yes. Ivanka and Ivana. Okay, Ivana. There you go. Ivanka's the mother. Ivana's the little girl. There you go. Yes, he does. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes. I feel like he wants to be dominated. There's a lot of men that like that though. I be looking at YouTube too. And a lot of these men, they be so aggressive. I'm like, they need a woman to just one good time. Maybe you need to marry a submissive woman, but you need someone like me to step in and to get you together just once a month. Because that's what you need. And that's what I'm here for. If you're married, that's fine. You got a girlfriend, that's fine. And she's a sub, stay with her. I'm not telling you to divorce her, but you need me to come in and to teach you what it's like to be a sub, because then you will, once you know what it's like to be submissive and dominant, then you will respect both. You know what I mean? It's kind of like people that are open-minded. Like you're open-minded because something in your life has caused you to see things from different perspectives. And that's what caused you to be open-minded. People that are not open-minded, they're not experienced. So for you to be like, I don't like certain type of people, you're not experienced with that. That's why you don't know nothing about that. So you can't sit there and say that you're advanced in spirituality. Even one of them who don't like gay people claimed that they had dreams about these androgynous beings that were both male and female. And I'm just like, girl, bye. Girl, I don't know if that story came out before we started going at it or after. But it's like, girl, get up out of here, girl. The Native Americans have held two-spirited people above cisgender people. So I don't know what people think that all of a sudden that is just going to be the other way around. Nature has also done that as well. That's why in the animal kingdom, dogs don't say, oh, that's a male dog, let me not do nothing. Same thing with a female dog. It's about dominance and being submissive. It's not about gender. But we have this idea in this certain culture about the idea of what is masculine and what is feminine. Oh, if you're a man, you should be this. If you're a woman, you should be that. But it goes deeper than that, honey. It goes into energetic beings. So, like I said, honey, Native Americans honored and respected two-spirited people, effeminate men and masculine females because they felt that they were closer to God. Honey, they felt that they had two elements in them. So that's why I'm like, girl, you only hating people like me because you ain't us. Ah, maybe that's a past life regression, honey. Maybe your husband left you for a transgender woman. Who knows? Or maybe the wife you're married to, because you could have been a man in your last life. Maybe the wife you married left you for a gay man. Who knows? Because there was gay men. There were gay men protecting women and stuff. Yes. There you go. Yes, Melania is a powerful witch. She went from an escort in a poor Europe to the White House. You better work it out, Melania. Ow! Shout out to Melania T. Melania, can I sit with you? Can I sit with you, Melania? Melania, can I sit with you, girl? Hey, mama. Can I sit with you? I know you're a little bit mad what I said about Donald. I know you're a little mad, girl. But listen, girl, we don't have to meet with Donald. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I don't want him. Melania, I don't want him, girl. Mustang, don't try me. Bitch. Talk about we gotta keep that bitch away from my family. Girl, bye. Melania, I believe, is from Yugoslavia. I'm not too sure. But there's some teas up over there, honey. That's where all the theories of dragons and all that other stuff came from, honey. I do offer well, I wouldn't say sexology classes, but I am gonna start offering stuff only for this channel, only for tantric experiences. I do got a class, Power of Seduction, and then I got the Advancer class, which I actually go, or the advanced class, not Advancer. Why did I say Advancer? I got the advanced class of that, which we really go into that. We even go into sex demons. I break that down. I talk about their names. I'm even going to get pictures of them, of what they look like, what you might see. I've heard stories of people that had sex with people in candlelight, and they said that when they were having sex, they felt like they were having sex with a bird. And I'm not even being funny. I've heard a whole bunch of stories, honey. Yes, Donald Trump do need a witch by his side. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Ah, hello, Saffroni Reed. How are you? Long time no see, girl. Yes, honey. Sit it on down. Ow. Sit on down, Saffron. Yes. What are we looking at? You. Oh. Saffron said Melania wasn't poor. Woo, girl. Well, listen, modeling was an early form of prostitution too. All those models were whores. No tea, no shade, girl. No tea, no shade. Models were nothing but classy escorts. We saw that in 1970 films, honey, with Jackie Brown, honey, and Pam Grier. We love us some Pam Grier. Hey, Pam. I met Pam a few times. Hey, Pam, girl, how you doing, Pam? Yes, honey, looking good. She looking good, honey. Um, Pam Grier, we learned from her that yes, honey, people said they were having sex with a raven, girl. Yes, let me tell y'all this story. They do, girl, they do. That's why I laughed, J Too Funny, when this model lady came out and said that uh Simon Cowell, no, not Simon Cowell, Russell Simmons molested her and shit. Like, girl, you lying. Cause we all know. We know this. Girl, y'all be fucking and sucking each other in the back, girl. Most of those models are lesbians, homosexuals, and or nasty, freak nasties, girl. We know this. And I know this because I was a model. That's the one of the reasons why I exited up out the damn thing. Honey, you young as hell. You got these older men and these older women trying to get you some teas, trying to offer you some teas. No, thank you. Girl, when I told girl I was 166 pounds, 5 foot motherfucking seven. Let's talk about it. Okay. They don't tell me that I needed to slim down because my ass was too fat. Okay. And I said, well, what can I do to slim down? So one of them suggested something. And the other one said, hey, you can try this. And I thought it was aspirin pills. Girl, I said, oh, aspirin. Girl, bye. It was drugs. And it was very sexual. There was one time we had a little model sleepover. Let's quote this out. And there was a photographer. Can we talk about it? There was a photographer, I won't say his name, and he actually traveled in to shoot us all. And we had a model sleepover, and there was a comedian who's kind of big. He's not really that big, but we were all managed by the same person because my talent manager, I told you, she managed comedians, models, dancers, and I think she was trying to do singers too, but it just didn't work out. There was this guy trying to be a singer. His name was Michael, honey. Girl, he couldn't sing though at all. He wasn't all that cute neither. Anyway, so we did a model sleepover, and it instantly went from talking about modeling and keeping in shape and what to do and what not to do. And that's how I learned that a high fat food will cause you to lose muscle tone, and then you could do cardio to burn it off. Because I learned from one of these models that have been doing it for a very long time. I think at that time he was like on magazines and stuff. It was crazy. But honey, this photographer, it went from that to like sexual stuff. And I'm like, do they know that I'm only 14? Do they know I'm only 15? Like, do they know that I'm young? Like, I was like 15 and a half. Yeah. I was like, do they know that I'm only 15? We talking about this shit? It was weird. It was some weird tease, honey. So we all know that these models know what they do. Look at these old runways, honey. Hello, over there in Italy and stuff. They walking down a runway naked and shit. You think that these photographers and these fashion merchandisers are watching these women flaunt these runways with sheer outfits on, and they're not trying to holler at that, or let's have sex and I pay you extra million? You think this model gonna say, okay, like girl bye, or no, no thank you, girl bye? Back in the 90s and even now, a lot of models go on these tracker trains and they don't have no money. Girl, you think girl bye. And you meet a photographer or a designer and be like, I'll give you an extra. Well, girl, we won't even go into that. That's how I think Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell was a hoe. She's still a hoe. No tea, no shade. I love me some Naomi, but we all know there's some teas with that too. She slept around and got around. That's why she became a mousse for almost everybody. But that's okay. I'm not hating on her. Girl, her pussy got her millions and millions of dollars. Some of you hoes have slept around with a lot of people and you don't even have $5 to your name. No tea, no shade. Hello. Some of you have slept around with millions and millions of men and you walking around with nothing to call your own, while Naomi Campbell has slept with allegedly, or we're gonna assume, millions of men, and now she's sleeping in a penthouse, taking trips to Jamaica, Bora Bora. I think she got a house in Jamaica too. Yes, she does. Hello, Jamaica. Yes, and she got a house in Jamaica. Girl, bye. Yes. Shango, does Shango have sex with his daughters? Well, Shango is a pervert, and yes, Shango will do anything. No tea, no shade. We love Shango too. Yes, we do. We love all those teas. There's a little perversion there, though. Of course, little Mike. That's what it is. They always. You had modeling agencies that were shut down during the 70s and the 80s, and some were even shut down in the early millennium because they were underground sex rings. That's not a secret. They were models, but they were selling these models off. That's why a lot of escorts would call themselves models. I kid you not. A lot of escorts would call themselves models. I remember even going in 2003. I met this girl who lived in South Central. Shout out to her. Let's call it out. She was from Latin America, and she was trying to get me to move to LA and all this other tea, and oh girl, it was crazy. And she just kept saying she was a model, and I'm like, really? I'm like, whoa, 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 that's awesome. It's like, yeah, and I can connect it with people. And I'm like, damn, I'm down for that. And then we start talking, and I remember there was this gangster guy named Chauncey, honey. Chauncey was like a LA Blood or something, girl, in Hawthorne. Hey, Chauncey. Oh, am I exposing some cheese? I hope I'm not. I hope there's a million and one Chaunceys out there. Anyway, so Chauncey was like basically trying to flirt with this girl, and he's like heterosexual and stuff, and the girl was like, well, listen, I got somebody who's trying to break in. And he's like, what do you mean break in? So then we're talking, and he's like, so you feel like a woman and all that? I'm like, yes, I do. And he's like, well, listen, you need a real man's dick first for you to say that. And I'm like, wait a minute. And she's like, girl, don't worry about it, girl. Listen, I'll give you a place to stay, food to eat, and all that, girl, and you could be a model like me. Bitch, please. Girl, bye. Huh? Girl, bye. Over here talking about, do I got a modeling resume? Yes, I do. And I still got it too, bitch. Don't play with me. And I got copies of some of my contracts too. How you doing? Like, girl, bye. And you out here escorting girls, selling that pussy, slinging that pussy, girl. No wonder why. Because I'm like, how the fuck this bitch is going these places and shit. And it was crazy, y'all. I was like, this, she live in South Central doing all this. Something ain't right. Mama was a whore. And she wanted to pass it off as modeling. Talk about I'm a model. Girl, you're a prostitute, girl. It's okay. It's okay, girl. Yeah, Shango is a freak. A lot of rapists have Shango energy over them. And I'm not even being funny. A lot of rapists have Shango, and there's another deity who's an Egyptian deity, which I told you I wouldn't talk about him because a lot of people, the people that do him, like with that deity, you got to be careful because you will attract rapists and stuff to you if you can't discipline yourself, because this will make you very extremely, anyway, I won't even go into that. So Shango, definitely a lot of rapists has Shango energy over them. Yes, they do. And I always tell you this too. A lot of people that are daughters of Shango are usually they're usually molested. They're victims of being molested. Yeah. Yeah. I would say 99% of the people I've met that are daughters of Shango, they have been sexually violated. And it's been by somebody close to them too, like their father or their brother. We're not talking about like uncle, cousin, it's a little further out, but it's usually closer to them. Chauncey, yes, honey. Chauncey, honey. Yes, honey, that's your son name. Yes, girl. Taking a chance. Oh, Neosha had sex with Shango. Girl, listen, no tea, no shade. Somebody really did have sex with Shango. Yes, but that's an energy boost. Should I be talking about that? Because I don't really want to offend anybody because I'm speaking from what I know. I'm speaking from my experience. There's people that have had sex with Shango and it was to charge them up, and they've woken up with, like, their uterus. Oh, girl, just some weird stuff. And yeah, 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 honey. Now that I'm thinking about it, Chauncey and Chongo is kind of the same thing, huh? Chongo is well, you can spell it Chango or Shango or Xango, and then Chauncey is Cha. Ooh, yes, honey, a professional cat slinger. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. JT Funny. You make me sick. Y'all make you make me sick, JT Funny. Get the hell out of my face. Get off my phone. Get off my damn. Get off my damn. Oh my God. Oh my. Woo! Mm-mm. Uh-uh. JT Funny, you better stay off that internet, man. Mm-mm. Oh, y'all, listen, listen. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:34, y'all. I am gonna go. Okay, I'm getting emails. I am going to go right now. I am going to go. You will see another live for me, of course. Soon. I just have to get to work and also prepare for my tea. I got my teas today. I got to set up these cameras, honey. This chat was fun, honey. We love this energy, don't we? We love this energy. Shout out to the Sagittarius, Saturn, and Mercury retrograde in the name of the highest spirit, honey. That is the Holy Spirit moving right there. Saturn, Sagittarius, and Mercury retrograde. A lot of people are getting their ass beat right now. God bless you all. A lot of you, you're not getting your ass beat. You're being blessed. You're being given things. Praise you because you've been so good this year. Uh-huh. And that's not, if you're going through bad stuff or not, I mean you're not being good this year. You know what I mean, honey. Get the lesson while you can. Can we talk about it? Get the lesson while you can. In the words of La Santissima is treat others as you want to be treated. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about. We can break that whole down. Let's break it all the way down. Dry semen. Oh. 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 Well, that's why they did it. Yes, Little Mer. That's exactly why they did it. That's exactly why they did it, Little Mer. Yes, honey. That's exactly why they did it. Because he is for lust. He's a lustful spirit, like Shango is. Shango is a very lustful spirit as well. Very lustful. Also, fertility. You know, a lot of women, daughters of Shango don't really have problems with having kids. They're very fertile because you same thing with Oshun. Daughters of Oshun are very fertile too. Yimaya daughters really have sometimes health issues. Sometimes a lot of daughters of Yimaya have infertility problems, but Shango's children will definitely bring you some kids. That's that root chakra to warm it up, honey. Open those teas up, honey. Shout out to the people too who actually purchase the fertility oils, honey. I'm getting a lot of fertility oils, honey. Honey. If I had a functioning uterus, I would have been pregnant already right now. I would have been pregnant right now. Can we talk? I would have been pregnant right now, honey. Yes. There's a lot of fertilities going on here. A lot of, y'all, listen, y'all got my home alarm system right here, y'all. Oh, y'all, this is so cute, y'all. This is so cute. Look at the little sensors and stuff that you put on your doors. Okay. So you got the actual sensor here. You have the, oh shit, it only came with 2. Damn. So maybe put one on the door and one on the window and put this one right here in the corner. Oh, y'all, I can't wait to hook up this home system. And it comes with these cute little remotes too. Oh, girl. These little remotes. These are so cute. Oh my God. I could put it on my keychain. Girl, it didn't even call the police for you, y'all. Let me put this in here, girl. Wi-Fi security home system. Girl, they even have, oh, girl, it calls the, y'all, let me go because I'm getting too excited. I'm getting too excited, honey. I'm getting too excited. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Ow, 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 ow. Let me go, let me go. Let me go, let me go. Look, my baby, he getting excited. Yeah, I'm about to go have me some I'm about to go have me a little bit of some teas right now. Yes, honey, that Touette. That Touette. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. It's all about that inner sun. Yes, you all. So I will see y'all again soon, very soon. If you have any questions about products and or services, go ahead and email me at 28spirit8 mystic8 at gmail.com. We are doing some teas today, heavy protection, healing, fertility casework, as well as for the winter solstice, even going into next week. We're going to be planting seeds, focusing on protection, cleansing, purifying, honey. We're doing some purifying right now. Let's just see what this mist right here, girl. We're doing some heavy purifying right now. The water's almost out already. Oh, it spilled all over the damn floor. Never mind. It smells so good, y'all. Y'all need to get y'all some pine essential oils, honey. Yes, some pine needle. There you go. Anyway, bye to you all. Love and lights. Check it out. Have a good night. Ow, ow. Out of sight. Ow, ow. All tonight. Ow, ow. Work that body. Ow. Reap that prana. Ow. Pull that up. Ow, ow. Let me go. let me take my pill ass and do something else. My pill popping ass and be. Oops, see, I knew it was out. See, it stopped. There's no more water. Girl, bye. Love and light, peace and blessings, y'all. Like I said, I'll be having up on my blog after the winter solstice that if there's an area y'all want me to go to and see y'all, meet y'all in person, honey, I need 7 to 10 people. I will be there, honey. How about that? For the winter solstice, because I'm already going to be in Texas. Like I said, I'll be in Dallas area. There's still people that want, hey, I'm in Houston, come out to Houston. Hey, I'm over here in San Antonio. I'm in San Antonio. If I get 7 to 10 of y'all in the same area or at least close to that, I will definitely go out there, or drivable distance. I'm willing to go to like San Antonio and drive out, a good hour. Because, girl, we can't do no 3 hour, 4 hour drive outs because I'm be too exhausted from that. Oh, girl. Mm-mm. For Philly, same thing. For Philly is a triangle. You have Philly, you have New Jersey, you have Maryland. So definitely same thing with that. If there's 7 or 10 people in that region that want me to go, of course, you can send in. We can talk about that. We can go over that. Like I said, I could definitely meet y'all in person, do some teas, and yeah. So we'll definitely talk about that down the line. You got a blessing today? Good, Lady K. Yes, manifestation, girl. We are moving quickly. This energy is moving quickly. I'm telling you. That's why you got to focus that energy on things that are important. That's why certain people are manifest, some people are not, because they're not putting their energy where it needs to be at. Like the girl that's selling sardine and pig feet perfume. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, Neosha. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, honey. I want 2 kids, maybe even 4 kids. Ow. 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 But you might be seeing something for someone that's close to me. Um, Someone that's close to me, Neosha. Neosha, you picking up on somebody that's close to me. Good night, honey. Yes, honey. Strawberries and cherries. Yes, girl. Ow, ow. Oh, by the way, check out for your emails too. I will be mailing packages off this week. I'm doing until Tuesday all the fertility oils, all of the fertility oils, all of the healing oils, and all the love oils. If you purchase them by Monday, we'll even do Tuesday. Your stuff will be mailed off this week, and you'll get it by Christmas. So yes, I'll be mailing off oil, products all this week. For those of you, you'll be getting your products mailed off to you tomorrow. Tuesday will be the latest, because of course I'm just not putting someone's stuff together, and I'm gonna be packaging them up. So like I said, you'll get an email. You sardines and pig feet perfume. Oh, girl, they might have essential oils that smell like pig. I wonder what that smell like. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Like I said, I will be sending you email confirmation to your PayPal. I put the tracking number on your PayPal link. So, don't expect an email from that. Definitely check your PayPal though when I send that. Sometimes I will send an email with the tracking in it. But it depends on how many packages I'm sending out, because there's 20 of y'all. That's just too much going into PayPal, then going into you. Going into your email. So like I said, definitely check your PayPal. The latest will be Tuesday. No, Tuesday, because I'm gonna try to get it out today. Okay. Monday. Excuse me, not today. It's still Sunday over here. Yes. Ew, that's right, honey. Good night to you all, and you all have a good night. That sounds like very. Does it feel like Christmas to y'all? It don't feel like Christmas to me. Like normally you see like magical people, you see all this Christmas holidays. I don't see that much. I kid y'all not. I don't really see it. They do sell gingerbread ornaments and stuff. I would have that up year round, and cupcakes and stuff. Have y'all seen the cupcakes ornaments at Dollar Tree? I thought about making my room with that on it. Yes, cupcakes and Twinkies and stuff. Mm, 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 mm. Anyway, you all let me go. Love and lights, peace and blessings to you all. Have a good night.